Joe, 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 Joe.
Joe.
Okay.
Joe.
Yeah. Welcome to the Joe podcast, or the Jod for short. Yeah, this is the first podcast in this new beautiful series, which I'm pretty sure we will be calling Somebody to Talk About or Somebody to Discuss. I don't really know. And yeah, new topic every week. This week's topic is Joe, and that's about
Yes,
it.
sir.
What's your favorite
would
Joe,
Yeah,
guys?
I would be surprised if it wasn't Joe after that intro, to be honest.
So true.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? It could have been Mark. You never know.
Yeah, like
True.
Markiplier.
Mark? Who the heck is Mark?
I don't know. I only know Joe because that's what we're talking about today.
Exactly.
Which Joe are you referring to? There's a lot of Joes.
Well, we'll figure that out throughout the whole episode. Maybe we should start off
Oh, I
like
feel well
this.
sorry.
That's reassuring.
You know what, guys? What's your favorite Joe? Let's get into it. What's your favorite Joe? Who's your favorite Joe?
Favorite.
My favorite Joe is King Joe of Joelandia. What about you, Mr.
Okay.
Nicholas?
Yeah, true,
Oh.
true.
Even though I love that guy, he employs me, he gives me money, but I think Joe Mama is the GOAT. Let's be honest here.
True, true,
That
true.
is true.
My top three personally is Joe, Mama, then Joe from Joelandia, and then Banana Joe from Gumball.
Banana Joe. Oh my god, banana
Oh
Joe.
Yeah.
damn! I think
Pretty
my
cool guy.
top three would have to be Joe Mama, Joe Biden, and Joe Rogan. Very classic trifecta. Not original at all,
Yeah.
but
Pretty popular names.
The
Pretty popular
classics.
names.
The classic
Why-
Joes.
yeah, that's
Maybe because he funds the military of yours? That sounds like something he would do, you know? Hire the
What, sir?
entire military squad. About Joe Biden, sir. He's the one that
Oh.
constructed the Fortnite military, sir.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Biden did
true.
everything.
Wow,
Well, I mean, technically now that the current president is Trump, then I guess I don't know how the budgeting works. I guess now the
I
military
mean, I don't
budget is
think- I
under
think-
fucking Trump and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think Trump
Pretty sure
might
he
kick
fell
me
off
out.
the budget from us. So that's a bummer.
Yeah, I think he might kick Pichuzin out as well because we're not
Oh shit!
white.
I mean, we're not really moving to the USA anytime soon, so I don't know about that.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, none of us lives in the US, so
True.
you know.
Yep. Anyways,
That's
I wouldn't want to live in the US right now. There's some pretty funky stuff going on.
Yeah.
Even if I was Joe, I wouldn't want to be there, you know?
You know, who would go to the US? You know, as a matter of fact, who would do tourism in the US? But anyways, we're getting off topic. Let's talk about Joe again.
I mean, getting off topic is a good thing. Like we've got a whole hour to spare here. Think about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fair.
So do
fair
we-
enough.
No, I have a question. Who
Well,
tour in America? What is there to tour besides like Statue of Liberty?
I mean,
Of
they've got
liberty
like
and, like-
insane fucking landscapes and shit, like really good nature. I'm pretty sure, and it's good for a road trip
Yep.
because it's like you can just drive across the whole country. You know,
I mean,
complete
true.
road trip with some good shit. Grand Canyon, fucking.
yeah. It's also like a capitalist dream. Like, there's so many stores with many different types. Like, you just go to Times Square and it's a crazy amount of advertisements, stores. It's a lot of cool stuff to look at, and how much
Yeah,
money they
pretty
spend on all of it.
Well, it's so much that you'll never get a hold of it all, unfortunately. There's like a lot of stuff to do, and usually when you go on a trip, you don't have that much time to see everything, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you go like week-long vacations,
I think
Oh,
for
like
America
really,
it would have to
two
be
to
longer.
3 weeks. I mean, I think you can experience pretty much all you really want to.
But you know, even if I don't think I'll still travel to the US. I don't know why. It's just
Yeah,
not my
same.
cup of tea. You know, you could say I'm a bit of a conservative, but
Oh.
like not, you know,
Like in what
not
way?
like
Not
not
like
MAGA
in a
conservative.
Yeah, not in a political way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are many different.
I mean,
there
like-
are many definitions of this word. Okay, we're not getting canceled today.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm conservative because I am religious. That's all it is. That's it.
Well, we are 5 minutes in and already talking about religion somehow.
Yeah.
We are staying away from the
Podcast called
Joe.
Joe, by the way.
Yeah, back to Joe.
All
Maybe
right,
we
right.
should tease our
Right, yeah.
segments. Maybe you should tease our segments, everyone.
All right.
All
How
right.
about we start with a small mini game?
But like I'm saying, like first we need
Go
to
on,
tease
Pichuzin.
them so the viewers know what's coming for them in the next like 55 minutes or so.
Well, it's
So,
Joe.
like,
What
who's
do you
gonna
expect?
start?
Joe.
Yeah, fuck it.
Well,
I guess I'll tease my segments first. Okay, so
Okay.
these are some of
Alright.
the best names ever. I think we've got two mini segments. One of them is called Who's Joe. The other one is called Joe Jokes. And then my major segment is called Average Joe. So that's 3 segments right there. Pretty good, I think.
That is pretty awesome.
What about you, Peaches?
My-
my
Oh,
Okay.
go ahead, Goldie.
no. You go.
No, you go first.
No. Features
Oh,
on
you
you.
go first. You go first. Oh, maybe you go first. I don't know. Oh, maybe both at the same time. That will be fucking perfect.
Yep.
Come on, features. Come on. You go. Come on.
All right. Mine doesn't really have a name for it, like snipers.
Oh shit.
But basically, I gathered 28 Joes and made them all fight 1v1s with each other, and then we'll guess which one's the most famous based on Google searches.
Shit. Maybe. Fuck. No name is pretty lame though. Maybe you should try to figure out a name right now.
I didn't come any better segment for this song.
Just,
I'm just gonna talk about character
Joe's
named Joe.
yeah, Joe's most Googled is the name of my topic.
All right, fantastic. And what about you, Nicholas?
Well, we're gonna be talking about what Goldie said at the start. Joelandia, the land that Joe himself has managed to build all over the years. And with some random mini questions in between each topic about Joelandia. It's gonna be
That
really
is
fun.
true.
EP. Nicholas, the
Sounds
conversationalist.
very fun.
Yeah.
We're also gonna go a bit of Jolandian history, maybe.
Oh heck
You know?
yeah, I leave that to you. You know more history than me. You're the one who wrote the lore. You know more about the Joelandia.
Exactly.
Very fun.
Professional historian on the pod, bro.
Yep.
Right, then what are we starting with? Maybe one of my mini segments so we could knock it out in
Yeah.
like 2 minutes.
A good
Alright.
little conversation starter.
God, I'm laughing because the fucking first mini segment I have, Who's Joe, is maybe one of the stupidest things I have ever done so far. So that's gonna be great. Okay, so this segment is I wrote 3 different Joe-themed riddles, and you're gonna have to guess which Joe it's talking about. So it's like, who's Joe? And you're gonna say like which Joe it is. Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah, fucking prepare yourself because this is gonna be really good. All right. Riddle number 1. He's old and demented, perhaps even dead. On his 4th term elected, on ice cream he's cracked. Who's Joe?
May I answer first?
Yeah, okay, you can ask a question.
All right. I believe this Joe seems
I'll
to
go
be
first, okay.
Joe Biden.
That's a pretty good guess. Maybe this should be like a team effort. So,
Yeah.
Nicholas and Goldie, do you agree with what Pichuzin is saying?
I agree.
I agree because if I'm not wrong, you said at some point he might be dead or not. Did you say that in your
Yeah.
quote?
And in all fairness, though, who else would say for our country would build a great society?
Yeah, no one else has this kind of dementia. Yeah, the answer is Joe Biden. Congratulations. I know it was a very, very difficult one. Very hard. The other ones are
Yeah.
definitely
Looking
harder, yeah.
Took us a long time to figure out.
True.
Right, next up. Riddle number 2. He loves burgers and guns. A patriot at heart. His podcast is fun and gets millions hard. Who's Joe?
Can I answer?
We don't know a Joe who does a podcast. That's gonna be very hard.
Yep, okay, yeah.
True.
Goldie answered. He wanted to be first.
Joe Rogan.
I will not confirm.
Fair one.
Yep, I
Fair
will
one.
not confirm nor deny that guess yet. What about the other guys?
I personally agree that was at the start was a bit difficult, but when the podcast part came into place, yeah, I agree with Goldie.
Excellent. Well, I guess
Well,
now
in that
Nicholas's
case-
vote does not matter in the slightest. So yeah, it was Joe Rogan.
Oh,
I do agree though. Just want to
I'm
make
sorry.
a mysterious game, you know.
Yeah,
pretend I don't know anything.
Yeah.
This is the most difficult game of all time, folks.
Yeah, this and the third one actually, I'm not sure if the third one is gonna be as easy, but then again, with the theme of the riddles so far, I think you can probably you probably already know what the answer is, anyways. But okay, that's too many hints. Let's just move on to riddle number 3. This is kind of a head canon of what I think this person actually is. Okay, a man with no face, an identity unknown. Is he behind the government's haze? All we know is he's just Joe. Who's Joe?
Hmm.
All right.
In this case, it could be. It could actually be. Oh, there was a guy that was playing in the Matrix, Joe Pantoliano. He's a guy was playing in the Matrix.
But I'll be honest, I don't know many Joes.
No, really?
Dang.
Oh, it could be him because like he's in the Matrix movies. It's about the government and it's a secret, so it could be the case.
Fair enough. I
True.
personally have a theory that it could be Joe Mama. Because
Mm.
if we go back, Sniper said that his 3 favorite Joes were Joe Biden, Joe Rogan, and Joe Mama. So far in the 3 riddles, we only saw Joe Rogan and Joe Biden. So that leaves a third one, and this one is a faceless one, which, as we know, Joe Mama is not a specific person itself. It's more so of a tradition around us. So I believe it could be Joe Mama.
Yeah, no, it could be whatever Nicolas said, so maybe you should listen to him.
Could also be. I also believe in the Nicholas one because the Matrix and stuff. That's a very good guess.
Well, let's see what Goldie has to say. What do you think of it, Goldie?
Well, I think both answers are good to the point where I can't really guess which one is right.
Just say a random Joe. Go.
I just hope you vote for the
Yeah.
wrong one, so I have at least one win in the bag.
Nicholas's joke.
All right.
Wait, which one? Oh, wait, that one. Okay, well, somehow you managed to lose on the last one. It was Joe Mama.
No way.
That's the only 3
Oh my
Joes I
God.
know. I didn't even know
Oh,
what
no.
Joe Nicholas is talking about.
Really? You don't know about the guy who plays them in the Matrix movies?
No, I don't know actors, I'll be
You're
honest.
all into the Matrix. You escape the Matrix and stuff. I thought you would at least know this, Joe.
Yeah, no,
Wait a
I
minute,
just
what's
love
the
making
name of
Matrix
the
jokes
Joe
because they're
from
funny.
Matrix?
Yeah, I know what you just said. I don't know any jokes, bro.
Oh, maybe you need to
Just
learn.
like-
Watch the Matrix movie.
Like the surname of the guy named Joe from Matrix. What is
You
his
don't-
surname?
It was Pantoliano.
Oh, all right.
It's kind of Italian.
Never heard of that until today. Well,
Yeah,
you certainly learned a lot of stuff.
yeah, well, I guess
Yep.
we'll be learning about a lot of Joes throughout this whole episode.
Yes, sir.
And what perfect way to do that than with Pichuzin segment.
Oh boy.
Yes.
All right. So this one we have 14 matches here. Basically, I'm gonna say the name of 2 Joes, a little bit of context about both of them, and then you guys have to guess which one was the most searched on Google from results from like around this week.
Around this week, okay, sounds good.
So let us start off with the first match, which is Joe Biden. I think I don't need to do an introduction for this guy. He was the latest president of the United States right before Trump, which is the current president, and he's a popular guy around or around us. And then we have Joe Swenson, which is the guy in a wheelchair from Family Guy. He's also a cop in there, I'm pretty sure. He's also a great friend from Peter Griffin. And now
Alright.
and now you guys are free to guess which one was the most searched on Google this past week.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, gotta be Biden, right?
Yeah, I guess it's
Oof.
probably Biden. Also, Goldie, isn't the second Joe the one that you're gonna be talking about in your weird little segment?
Yeah, because I got no other segments in my.
Fair enough. So maybe you have some insider knowledge. Who do you think is more popular?
As much as I think it's For our country, for our country, for our country, for our country, we'll build a great society. A great society. Does that give you an answer?
Yeah, it's gonna be Joe Biden probably. But also, is this a team effort or are we all against each other?
It is a team effort.
Yeah, all right.
Then
Then
it
I
has to be
then
Joe Biden, politics and stuff. Politics is like a more
Yeah.
popular topic
I
than
mean,
the
yeah.
family guy, so
Mm,
it
especially
could be
these
the
yeah.
days.
case.
All right, all votes
I'm
on Joe
sure of
Biden,
that.
I guess.
All right. So that's all votes on Joe Biden, and you guys are correct.
Oh, thank God.
Biden won with a
Oh, nice.
30-0 ratio.
Oh, Jesus. Nobody likes
That
Family
is
Guy characters.
Well, if we
unfortunately,
got the
yeah.
first one wrong, it would have been terrible.
All right, now the
It wouldn't have
second.
been a good streak.
Yeah.
All right, the first one was very easy to figure out, but this second one I believe is gonna be a tougher case. We have Joe Pesci, which is an Oscar-nominated actor who is most known for performing in Goodfellas, Raging Bull, and Casino.
Oh, shit.
And then we also have Joe Mantegna. First off, I am very sorry if I pronounce any of these surnames wrong. But Joe Mantegna is the guy who is an actor in most known for his performance in Three Amigos and The Godfather Part 3. So we're having an actor versus actor showdown here.
Oh, shit. Well, I haven't heard of
Okay.
either of these guys, I'll say that.
Okay, I think it's gonna be Joe Pesci because I do know that this guy was playing one of the robbers in the first Home Alone movies.
Oh, shit.
Uh,
Oh, okay. Then it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be that
You know,
guy, I guess.
it's the guy with the teeth. It's the guy with the teeth.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
forgot to
think
add that.
that could be
I
now.
forgot
Gonna
to add
pick
that
up
in
the
my
next,
research.
yeah.
Oh,
That guy off.
I had done the research beforehand for this podcast, and I noted it down that
Oh,
this guy is
shit.
popular.
Oh, shit.
Holy crap.
Just like Joe P. I forgot
Joe
his
Piss, yeah.
surname. Joe Piss. Yeah, Joe Piss is my favorite, bro. He's the best one. Peace or peace, you decide.
Oh, yeah. Fucking inside joke in the fucking group chat. Perfect for to mention on the podcast.
Yep, amazing.
Yes, sir.
We have more coming with the Joe Landia section.
Yeah, I can wait.
Oh,
Okay, so my vote is on Joe, whatever the fuck it was, Pesky or some shit.
All right.
Same here.
So it's 3 votes for Joe Pesci, and and you all got it right.
Woo!
Joe Pesci won
nice.
against Matt Tegna in
Yes,
a
sir.
29-2 ratio.
Alright, very nice. 2 for 2, very cool.
Now this one is a match that I just find it personally funny. We have Joe Manganiello, which is mostly known for his performance as the werewolf in HBO's True Blood, but he's also appeared in other films, including the movie adaptation of Rampage. Speaking of Rampage, his rival it's Joe,
Oh
which
shit.
is a bear-like monster from that they built it in Rampage Total Destruction, which I believe it's a game that released around the PS2 era.
Yeah, I've heard of Rampage before. One of the
Yep.
I've heard
somehow
of
one
one
of the
of these
few
before.
video
Isn't that
game movies that is based on
Isn't
such
that
a
one
niche game. It's
movie
weird.
where you, well, isn't
Yeah,
that
so we
one
have-
movie where the dude just shoots everyone?
Yeah,
Or
what is it
my
actually about?
There are, yeah, there are actually a lot of movies with a guy just shooting everyone, but Rampage is actually a movie about giant monsters destroying giant buildings, just like the arcade movie.
Oh.
And they have The Rock in the movie as the main character.
Yeah, shit.
Oh,
So
wait, is it
basically-
the movie with the monkey?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's the monkey movie. Wait. Oh, I've seen this one. Wait, the monkey's name is Joe?
No, there is one character from the Rampage series which is called Joe, and then we have an actor who appeared in an actor named Joe who appeared in the Rampage movie.
Oh,
That
I
is the
don't know
matchup.
this guy.
Okay, shit.
Oh.
Okay, right. Here's my theory because I don't think the Rampage movie is too relevant these days, and also if that character's name is just Joe, how are people exactly googling that? Because if you just Google Joe, you're not gonna find it. It would have to be like a more niche term, like Joe from Rampage. And assuming Pichuzin's, I guess I don't know how to call it, but if it doesn't include that, like the specifics, then I think the actor is going to win. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fair assumption. I
Yeah,
believe.
it's a good assumption because, yeah, you search Joe, you might the first one is probably gonna be like Joe Biden if you search Joe because of the politics stuff again.
I'm kind of curious.
So yeah, I think Sniper's answer could be the case right here.
I'm kind of curious now. If I just Google Joe, what actually shows up on Google? I'm not gonna do that now because, well, who knows? Maybe it's gonna be cheating. But yeah, maybe I'll do
that's
that later.
probably yeah. No searching out loud for
No,
this
no, we're
section.
not gonna do
Yep,
that.
of course.
I'm just gonna agree with Sniper over here blindly.
All right, so
All right.
yeah,
Gotta
we're
agree
voting
with
for
the
the
boss
actor.
man.
So you're voting for the actor Joe Manganiello.
Yep.
Yes. I love how his last name is Yes.
Yep, the theory is completely correct.
Woohoo!
Joe Manganiello won from a 21-0 ratio.
Fucking perfect.
Damn.
Oh,
3 for 3.
Yeah, but
Very nice.
and now we have another actor showdown. We have Joe Alwyn, I believe that's how it's spelled. He is an actor and Grammy winner. Both actor and producer, which is very hard to find these days. He played Billy in Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk, which is a movie that exists.
Yep.
And he also won a Grammy for being the producer in Taylor Swift's album Folklore.
That could be
Damn.
big.
And
That
then-
could be big.
And then we have John Locke, a guy who started acting very recently, like 4 years ago. He's mostly known as being one of the main characters in Heartstopper. I kind of forgot what the name of the guy he plays as, but he is best known for his performance in Heartstopper.
You're right.
So yeah, those are the two
Well,
people.
I'm not gonna
Alien
lie.
and John Locke.
Oh, damn. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the first Joe would take my vote because I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like the Swifties are a bit too powerful.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Like the fucking Taylor Swift stans would be like googling everybody who's involved in like every single thing that Taylor Swift does, just so they can all, I don't know, just have all the info fucking within their grasp or some shit like that.
But you
honestly,
also- Yep. Go ahead, Nicholas.
I would have
Just-
went for the same, but the other guy you said he's a new actor. Like many
Yep.
people
Oh,
see this
no.
movie, see his acting. It's a good new movie. Wait, who is this new guy? Who is this guy? I've never seen him before. And you search for the character, and oh, it's this Joe guy. So I think I'm gonna go gamble a bit here, and I'm gonna vote for that Joe.
Shit, I kind of like that theory. I think you've convinced me. I'm going for the second Joe.
So Joe Locke.
Yeah, we're locking
Joe
it.
Locke.
Joe
We're
Locke is locked in.
Oh hell yeah!
Let's screw it. Yeah, Joe Luck is locked in.
All right, and you guys looked for the wrong person.
Shit.
As
Oh crap!
kind of one. Joe Alien won from a 12-4 ratio.
Yeah, at least the ratio wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't zero at least. It wasn't zero.
Yeah, you know what?
Thankfully.
Fuck you, Nicholas. I'm never listening to you ever again.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm gonna
damn.
see you in the next one, bro.
See you in the afterlife, bro.
Is there a next one?
What do you mean next one? Yeah, in the next episode.
Probably.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now we have a match that I think is quite close. I'm not looking at the scores here right now. We have Joe Jonas, which is mostly known for being part of the Jonas Brothers, a band of three brothers that appeared in a lot of Disney Channel shows, and are also a band of artists, which I believe have a lot of listens on Spotify. This guy I also knew because I'm a Monster Cat. I know my Monster Cat stuff, and this guy appeared in a Monster Cat song with Alan Walker called "Thick of It All."
Thick of it.
So yeah,
Whoa, what a reference.
Yep. Pretty big
Yeah.
guy. And then we have Joe Carey, which is mostly known for his performance in Stranger Things,
Oh shit.
which is, most popular Netflix show. So quite a tough matchup in here.
Yeah, fuck. This is a pretty tough one. You know what? I have no idea who I would vote for, but the fact that the second Joe's name is, I think you said Joe Carey. I will let Joe Carey carry me to victory, and I'm voting for him.
Is it because there's a possibility it might be related to Jim Carrey? Or like, what's the deal here?
No, there probably isn't. Joe Carey it starts with a K. And
Ah.
Okay.
yeah.
You said Joe Jonas appeared in some Disney shows?
Yeah, he appeared in some Disney Channel shows.
Fuck, it's a pretty good choice too, especially with all
And
the
he's
fucking
also-
random Disney Channel drama that was going on. Maybe he could be involved.
He's also
Disney
part of a
Channel,
pretty,
though.
he's
It's
also
not
part
that
of a,
relevant.
he's also part of a
not-
pretty popular band called the Jonas Brothers.
I've never heard of this band, so I can't go based off of that.
Fair enough.
Well, you know what they
I'm
say,
gonna
never
pick
heard of it, so
the-
it's not popular. I agree with that.
Well, I'm gonna also let the other Joe carry me to victory.
I'll let the second guy.
Yeah, fuck it.
We're locking in.
Carry me, please.
So Joe Carey.
Yep.
All right. He carried you all to victory as he won with a 15-2 ratio.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yes, sir.
Or I'm pretty sure
52.
there are 9 of these left. Let's keep it going. We have Joe Cocker.
Oh, what a surname.
Whoa.
Joe,
What?
Joe Cock. There's many fucking ways to take this. Damn.
He was a pretty popular singer who died quite a while ago, 12 years ago,
Oh.
back in 2014.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
So like quite a bit ago, but pretty popular singer all the way. And then we have Joe Strummer, which is the leader of a, I believe it's a rock band called The Clash. He also died quite a while ago.
All
So
right.
you know, two legacy singers.
Yeah, two
on the
dead
ballot
people
here.
against each other. Fantastic. Fuck, I'm kind of leaning towards the second guy, but just because the band was called Clash, and that's a reference to the Clash of Clans military video. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Wait, the first Joe, is it Joe Cocker or Joe Cocker?
Wait, fuck. Yeah, with that surname, I kind of want to vote for him. Fuck.
I need to know, is it Joe Cocker or Cocker?
Cocker. It's Cocker with a O.
It is one O.
Honestly,
Oh my
I
god.
respect I respect the hassle this guy had to go through his whole life being called Joe Cocker, so I'm gonna vote for him.
Yeah, he's gotta be popular with all the bullying. He somehow managed to make it work despite all the odds being against him. So yeah, Joe Cocker is my vote.
Yeah, fair enough. What about you, Goldie?
Joe Cock.
Joe Cocker.
Well,
So far,
Joe.
we've only had how many? Like,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure this was the 6th match. Everyone voted agreeing with each other, and you guys are doing very well as Joe Cocker won with a 48-5 ratio.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cocker's
beautiful
pretty
teamwork,
popular
guys.
these days.
Yeah, let's keep this shit up, bruh. We're doing good.
Yeah, you guys only lost 1 match so far, so that's pretty fun.
Very fun.
Yeah, for me. Now,
Okay.
now we have a Joe Satriani, which is a guitarist, pretty popular guitarist, I'm pretty sure. And then we have Banana Joe, which I'm pretty sure you all know is one of the characters that appear recurrently in the Amazing World of Gumball series.
Ooh, okay.
So we have a guitarist and a banana.
Can I look up
Who's gonna
Banana?
win?
Can I look up Banana Joe just so I know how he looks like? Because I'm pretty sure we know who I know who we're talking about, but not really.
Yep. I mean,
Alright,
feel-
Thank you very much for
just
that.
just for pictures.
Yes, of course.
Like, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna answer straight away, Banana Joe.
I guess I'll trust Goldie with my life. My vote is on Banana Joe.
Don't
What's
trust
the
me with your
banana
life,
Joe?
sir.
Is it like a character that's his name is Joe and he's a banana?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
catch? Really?
yeah. Apparently,
Yeah, from
I just
Gumball.
googled him, and yeah, he's a fucking banana. I've definitely seen him before, but I just completely forgot this character exists.
And who was the other guy?
Joe Satriani, which is a pretty popular guitarist.
Doesn't seem popular to
Well-
me. Fuck him. Banana Joe it is.
I like music, so I'm gonna go for that guy actually,
Oh shit.
just because I'm biased.
All
Well,
right,
it's
that's
2
it.
against 1. So Banana
Yeah.
Joe.
So Banana Joe is the answer, and Banana Joe died. He lost against Joe Satriani with a 39-26 ratio.
Ha!
Come on.
Fuck you! Fuck
Pretty
you!
close,
Okay.
pretty close at least.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, you can have this one. You know, you fucked it up. You fucked us up on our first loss, and you wanted to clutch us up on the second one. So now we're even. Okay,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
sounds good.
All right, now we have a pretty tough boxing match over here. We have, hold on, what's the name again? Yeah, we have Joe Frazier, which is a pretty popular boxer from the United States, mostly known for being the first boxer to defeat Muhammad Ali.
Oh fuck, that's pretty huge.
Ooh,
That's huge intel.
That is huge
Yeah.
intel. And then we also have Glass Joe, which is a French stereotype character from the popular game series Punch Out.
Shit, that's pretty good actually. I don't know who I would vote for.
I don't know the game guy.
popular game
Lord.
series. I haven't heard of the game.
You guys never heard of Punch Out
It's like a classic NES
from
game.
Nintendo?
Co, a nie
Yeah.
wyłączasz.
They had
What
Mike
game?
Tyson in the first game.
What's the game called? Can I search it up?
Yeah, Punch Out.
Oh,
Um,
Punch Out. Okay, now I remember it.
Tak ma być.
I thought,
Yeah, say
yeah,
Punch
I've
Out.
seen it before, but
Punch Out. Guy, the Punch Out guy.
what was the other guy that
He-
beat Muhammad
Joe-
Ali?
Joe Frazier.
Oh yeah, shit. I was about to say that Joe Frazier kind of sounds like Joe Fazbear, and I kind of vote for that.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think I'll go with Joe Frazier because beating Muhammad Ali in his prime is not something that many have achieved.
Yeah,
Not being fought. Did he beat him or did he just fight him?
will be there.
No, he was the first one to defeat Muhammad.
Well, that sounds pretty big to me, so I'm just gonna vote for Joe Frazier.
Yeah, it's pretty good logic. I'm gonna fucking back you up on that one.
Now I'm gonna screw you up.
Oh, thanks.
No problem.
Well, at least you'll save
Alright.
us later.
What about you, Goldie? Just making sure.
Yeah, the Punch Out guy. Punch Out guy.
All right. So it's a 2v1 against Glass Joe, and Glass Joe lost in a pretty tight match at that. Frazier won with a 15-13 ratio.
Ooh, that's close.
Hmm.
That's very close.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nicholas, for not fucking us up this time. That's very nice of you.
Nah, I got you home.
Excellent.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Now we have three. No, wait. Just gonna wait for the motorcycle to pass by. All right, we have two very popular sports guys. We have Joe DiMaggio, which played in the MLB, aka baseball, and he was voted greatest living baseball player in 1969.
It's kind of old,
he
so
wa-
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still
Mm.
considered a pretty big baseball guy. And then we have Joe Montana, which played in the NFL and was named the MVP for the Super Bowl twice. That's 3 times. He was nominated for the MVP of the Super Bowl. Though that was also quite a while ago. Pretty sure it was in the 80s or 90s.
Okay, so at least it's more recent than 1969. So I'm kind of leaning
Oh,
towards that right now.
Yeah, I would also. You said he was playing in the Super Bowl,
Yeah, 4 times.
Okay,
I'm
so-
pretty sure. He
an
won
American
4 times
sport.
Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, the Super Bowl is pretty big.
It's a pretty big American sport, and the Americans tend to search this up quite frequently, from what I believe. I mean, they're Americans. They gotta search up about the Super Bowl. There's no way.
Yeah, man, have you seen who won the Super Bowl recently? It was Joe, whoever
Yeah.
the fuck that was.
Bro, did you see the performance of the Joe in 1970 something? What was it? 19. What was it?
1969.
19.
I forgot. Pretty sure it
19.
was in the
Performance for some
80s or
reason.
90s. Kind of forgot
Yeah.
which year exactly.
I mean, I watched that
Yeah.
match when I was 5 years old on my grandma's TV.
Bro, in comparison to the people that are playing now, these guys are shit. That guy, Joe, what was his name? Surname?
Montana.
Joe Montana was the GOAT.
Johanna Montana was the god back in the day.
Johanna Montana.
I'm trying to get into the
Johanna
character of like
Montana.
an American, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Some
I
method
think you're
acting is
watching
gonna help.
Are you a Disney fan by any chance, Sniper? You seem to be well aware of the shows that Disney Channel
I mean, it's
is
common
showing.
knowledge, but I'm not a fan.
Oh, that's illegal actually.
Do not accuse me of being a Hannah Montana enjoyer because I do not give a shit about it.
Wow.
Well, then why references
Oh.
then? Well, but
I did not copy that. Anyways, what are we actually voting for?
I'm
You
gonna
guys
go
are
with
voting. Yep. Let me
Uh,
do a
I'm
quick
gonna go
recap.
with the second guy. I don't know.
Joe Montana. You mean?
Yes,
Pretty sure.
yes,
yeah, guy with the Super Bowl.
yes.
Alright.
Yeah, fuck it.
You guys bet right, as Joe Montana won with a 13-10 ratio. Pretty close one
Let's
again.
go.
Damn, we're pretty fucking good at this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's 10 for a guy that was like in way older times.
Yeah,
The
but
fact
like
you got
base-
10, like crazy.
yeah, but baseball is still a pretty popular sport as well. Not as much as football, but still pretty popular.
Oh, that's true indeed.
And then we have, let me just find out these guys again. We have Joe Hart and Joe Root. Joe Hart is an ex-soccer goaler. He retired pretty recently, I'm pretty sure, like 2023. He played for the Celtics team in the United Kingdom, and he was a goaler. Yep. And then we have Joe Root, which was a guy that played cricket and was called one of the greatest batsmen of his era, which was, I'm pretty sure around the 90s or between the 70s and 90s. He was named one of the greatest batsmen of his era.
Hmm.
Not much useful intel here. But wait, what are the surnames again? Is it like Hart and whatever what?
Hart and Root.
I like these surnames. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty funny.
Yeah, I
Okay.
put
Two
them up
basic
against each
words.
other just because of the surnames.
What was the second guy's surname?
Root.
Joe Root, professional cricket player of his era. But to be honest,
Yep.
I always have Joe in my heart. Like he's deep in my heart. So I'm gonna vote Joe Hart. Just
All
because I
right,
love
sounds
this.
good to me. I'm voting Joe Hart.
Yeah, Joe Hart as well.
All right, so Hart won with a landslide, by the way, 20-0 point ratio.
Ooh, that's a good one. They all have joy in their hearts. That's very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you just gotta follow
No
your
one's
heart. You know what I'm saying? It will always give you the right answer.
Joe was never in the roots, but he is in the hearts.
Yeah, Joe is never the
Oh.
root of any of my problems. So I can say that for sure.
Oh, that's true. Because,
Yeah.
well, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get sad, I just search in Google, like, Joe Biden to see his, like, beautiful face. And I automatically feel so much better
Yeah,
once I see his
we
face. Like,
love
so
Joe.
cool.
We fucking love Joe, man.
Yeah.
Especially today on Valentine's Day. Just wanted to mention that because it's relevant. Maybe
Yeah,
Joe. Maybe
today's
Joe is our
Valentine's Day.
Valentine. Who knows?
Huh, what you mentioned right now is
It
the
is Valentine.
game that I have planned out for later, actually.
Oh, shit.
So great job on figuring it out.
God damn.
Okay, now we have a pretty easy match, to be honest. I will be surprised if you guys get this wrong. We have Joe Rogan.
Oh shit.
Do
Ooh.
I need to do an explanation about the guy, or
Yeah, maybe if
No,
some
really.
like is idiot troglodyte that listening to this podcast doesn't know Joe Rogan, I think it's honestly maybe a
Alright.
good idea to just do a quick overview.
first off, it would not be great to call them an idiot since they're watching this
Come
podcast?
on, man, we're calling ourselves idiots. The viewers can be idiots too. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fair enough.
Very even.
But anyways, Joe Rogan
Viewers
is
can be me.
the guy mostly known for being the host of the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, which is a pretty popular podcast.
Yeah, I think they may be
Around
the
the
most
world.
popular in the world. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, definitely the most popular.
Yeah.
And then we have Joe, which is a Blue's Clues character.
Okay. Is this another impossible to Google situation? I think I'm gonna have to go for Joe Rogan.
Bro, with anyone you would vote for Joe Rogan, and
Yeah,
unless
and
Joe-
this just seals the deal because I mean, just Joe is definitely not enough googling power.
oh, I can't wait for us to be wrong in this one, and it's gonna be like so weird and so crazy at the same time.
Pichuzin, do you think?
Yep.
Wait, is this the last match, Pichuzin, or?
No, there are about 3 more matches after this one.
Okay, I was gonna say that if we get this wrong, we lose the whole game, but never mind.
Okay, I would say Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I think we may have to go for Joe Rogan on this one. How about you, Nicholas?
I will.
I'll also go for Joe Rogan. I already explained
Wow.
reasons. Well,
Yeah.
even Joe Biden might have not went past this guy.
Yep, you guys are all correct. Unsurprisingly, Joe Rogan won with a 47-0 ratio.
God damn. Fucking hell. Has anyone
Oh.
here actually listened to Joe Rogan?
No, not at
Well,
all. I've
Maybe
seen
a random
clips.
clip on Twitter, but nothing yet.
Yeah, I've seen clips, but very bad ones.
I've seen some
Bad ones.
few
That's
good
impossible.
clips.
Yeah, it also seemed like some
Oh.
good clips.
All right.
Yeah, it's the Twitter clips that make it.
I've listened to like
Yeah.
a couple, maybe like 5 episodes of the Joe Rogan podcast, and I must say
Like,
it was okay, but it is pretty fucking long. Each episode is like 3 goddamn hours, and it's just an interview. Which
Oh
I mean,
my.
I guess if you like whoever's being interviewed, it could be pretty interesting, but it
Who
drags on.
would listen? Who would listen to a whole podcast for 3 hours? Someone explain this to me.
Why not?
I guess it depends on the episode. Some are like 2
popular.
hours, some like 3, like I said. But yeah, it's pretty fucking long. I mean, for our podcast, I'm sure people would love to have a 3-hour version. But I don't know about Joe Rogan, this irrelevant motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
then.
I'm sure if I put us on the Google thing here, if we all were named Joe, we'll probably be in the 100 of search
Oh,
results.
that's so true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
New life hack: just name your podcast the Joe Rogan Experience, and it's gonna do better.
Wait, didn't Joe Rogan invite Trump in his podcast
Yeah,
once?
yeah.
Wow.
That was a pretty interesting episode. He was.
Yeah.
Even back then, the fucking Trump was yapping his ass off about the fucking tariffs, and the tariffs did fuck over the American economy. So all that shit was fucking foretold in the podcast.
Pretty insane
Pretty
thing to
grim.
think about. Yeah.
He knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, I guess everything was planned out. Believe it or not, so hard to believe, but it was planned.
Yep.
All right. Now we have our third to last match. We have Fat Joe, which is a pretty popular rapper, and then we have
Fat Joe, awesome.
Yep, and then we have Joe from Wayside, which is a pretty popular book and animated series.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we got a me Joe and
Not much to work with here.
Yeah.
okay, so we got me Joe and Joe from Wayside. Hmm.
Yeah, fuck, I actually don't have much to say about this. There's like no funny surnames that we can go off of. The
I mean-
intel is very limited.
The guy
Okay,
name is
we got
Fat
Goldie Joe.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
Fat
Why am I
Joe.
called?
Yeah, oh yeah, Fat Joe.
Oh,
Oh
Which
shit.
one?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck.
I'm gonna go for the first Joe because Joe is number one, and I'm gonna vote for the first Joe. He's number one.
First, I'm gonna vote
Flawless
for
logic
Goldie
sounds good
Joe,
to me.
Very cool.
which is Fat Joe.
Yep.
Yep.
First Joe.
so.
it is.
So you guys are all voting Fat Joe, correct?
Of course.
Yes.
Well, if he's the
Oh,
first
right.
one, then yeah.
All right, then you guys are correct again. This one was a 42-0 ratio.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty big difference.
I kind of think like we don't deserve to win this game with our stupid logic, but it's working out.
No, there's no
Yeah.
way we deserve to win this, bro. There's no way.
We're doing way
I
better
should've-
than we should.
Holy
Are we
crap,
going? Yeah. We're
I
voting
should've
Joe
put
because
Fat
he's
Joe
the
on-
first one. Oh,
Yeah.
repeat yours, sir. I'm just gonna finish mine later.
I just want to say I should have put Fat Joe against Joe Biden because that would be a pretty shocking one.
Oh,
Fat Joe was
that's been
one.
fun. Oh no.
I don't know. I
It's
probably
like
would have
this-
voted for Joe Biden.
Yeah,
It's funny, yeah. This whole mini game has been like crazy. We vote Joe because one, we vote Joe because he's the Joe of our heart. We vote Joe Biden because He's Joe
Part
Biden.
of the Joe trifecta, of course.
Yes, sir.
Joe trifecta. Oh, Joe trifecta is something mysterious, something crazy that we need to analyze soon enough.
That will be addressed
Yeah.
in my segment later. All right, next matchup,
Ooh.
please.
Oh, yeah. All right, our second to last matchup, we have Joe Gebbia, which was one of the founders of Airbnb. Pretty
Okay.
popular guy,
Yeah.
pretty popular site as well. We also have
Right.
Joe Bartolozzi, which is a TikTok guy with 24 million followers.
Oh, TikTok.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go to TikTok guy. No
Yeah, it's
offense
gotta
to
be,
the.
right?
It has to be the TikTok guy. The kids probably look him up all the time.
Yeah, shit, can I have some info on what kind of TikToker is this? Like, is this like a first trap, like a hot boy that the girls would be Googling or something?
No, I'm very sure it's not a hot boy.
Okay,
TikTok
fuck, that
guy.
kind of... I don't know if this will influence my vote or not. I think I still leaning towards the TikToker.
I need to research this guy again. Joe
Who's the first guy?
Yeah, please.
The first guy is Joe Getta, pretty sure. He was the founder of Airbnb.
Yeah, I don't know
The
how many
founder of
people will be
Airbnb.
Googling the founders of
Yeah.
Airbnb.
Yeah, Joe,
Honestly, some
Joe
might.
Bartolozzi is a comedy TikToker.
Okay.
Oh,
Sounds pretty good to me. I definitely am leaning towards the TikToker on this one.
yeah. There are a lot of famous comedians. Like Charlie Chaplin is very famous, but he's not Joe, so who cares about him anyway?
Yeah.
So we're going for the second guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, TikToker.
All right, yeah. Bartolozzi won with an 11-5 ratio.
Oh, it's actually pretty close.
That's pretty close,
Yeah.
but we still got it.
Yeah.
Ankh still got it.
And now we have our last matchup of the day, which is
Oh.
both fictional characters. We have Joe Goldberg, which is the main character and narrator of the thriller series called You.
Me?
That is YOU, by the
Me?
way.
No way.
Yeah.
Why are you?
Oh shit.
Me?
Fuck, I'm voting for
me?
myself then. I'm voting for Joe number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
But
and then we have the rival, which is Joe from G.I. Joe.
Ooh, wait, shit, this could be
G.I.
big.
Joe.
This could be big.
okay. Okay, because it's G.I. Joe and they wanna have a collab with Transformers, I'm gonna be biased and vote for the G.I. Joe.
Yeah, Joe as well. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, but fuck, this is one of those, again, just Joe situations where it's not very Googleable, but I think the G.I. Joe may have enough Googling power to maybe overcome that problem. Not sure though, but I guess I'll... You know what, fuck it, I'm voting G.I. Joe as well.
Fair
Serious.
enough.
It's G.I. Joe. Think.
I mean, like, yeah, he can have more voting power. Like, people just search, what does the Joe in G.I. Joe mean? And then, yeah. So
Maybe it's a
G.I.
guy
Joe
named
won.
Joe.
Yeah, G.I.
Oh.
Joe won. 17 to 11
Yes, we
ratio.
did it. We did it.
That's good. This went pretty well.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I think
only 2 losses out
Fucking,
of 14.
fucking unbelievable. We did way better than I expected, considering we knew pretty much
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah,
Same
but if you
here.
followed me, you would have had one loss. So it's your bad.
Well, once I followed you and we got the one loss as well, so I don't know.
Well, if you stick with me, you would have had one loss and not two.
Yeah, you know what? Okay,
fair
you
enough.
did a fumble on the first one, and then you kind of brought it back in all of the other ones. You know what I'm saying? So then
Yeah, bro, you
I knew
had
that I
one
could
point.
trust you.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Also, like
Alright.
halfway through the game, I realized that we should have been taking this as an advantage to to use this as conversation starters. Like, for example, with the Home Alone guy, for example, which kind of brings me to a quick question: how many times have you guys watched the Home Alone movie? Because I swear to God, man, in my house it was a big tradition to just watch this movie at least once per Christmas. I've probably seen it like 8 times. I swear to God, bro.
Yep. Exactly.
I seen it. I think like 2 times randomly pop up in like channels
what?
like NBC3.
Only 2
Yeah.
times.
Damn, rookie
Yeah, only
numbers.
just. I mean, there's 2 times. I
The
that's
same
so.
situation, Goldie,
Christmas.
for me.
Mhm.
Only
And
two times, bro. Come on. Wait,
Bro,
what's
we
your
don't
favorite
celebrate
Home Alone
Christmas.
movie? What's your favorite
Bro,
Home Alone movie?
the first one. I only watched the
All
first.
right, all right. Okay, it's pretty good. Pretty good
Yeah.
answer.
Both of
What
them were
about you
pretty,
guys?
both of them were pretty fun. I don't. I would have to fucking rewatch to maybe make a complete fucking guess here, and I'll go like. And
Well,
I think
next Christmas.
I think the concept of the second one's a bit more interesting, of being stranded in a whole fucking city, just a little guy in a city. But the first one
It's
is
not just in a
definitely more
city, you know.
comfortable.
It's in a different country, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Conceptually, it's pretty interesting. Like, what if you were lost in a whole goddamn city? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pretty cool idea.
Let's try it out.
Yeah, moving
Yeah.
to fucking.
Sure.
Next
Sure, let's
to
get
Georgia.
lost in New York.
Alone in the city.
Well,
Yeah,
we did say that we want to travel to the USA, so maybe we go to New York and we just get lost in there, you know.
No, we're gonna
I'm gonna
wherever Joe
travel.
Biden lives or some shit.
Don't worry, folks. I'm gonna travel to the USA in my own money.
Also, wait, I'm gonna have to mute myself because my brother just knocked over my fucking green screen. Hold up.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh,
that sounds amazing. Maybe his brother was delighted by this discussion about Joe, that he wanted to join
Bruh.
it. Well, you know, he wanted to have
Yeah.
some fun with Joe.
No, you know something? During this whole podcast, I came up with a second segment.
Oh shit!
Oh,
No
there's
way!
yeah.
Let's do
I
this.
wanna
What?
hear it right now. Can we hear it right now?
Okay, it's more of a
Yes,
theory.
Yeah, I can hear it.
It's
Okay.
about a character, but her last name is Joe, so it's Joe related,
Yep,
and
of
it's a
course.
theory.
All
Okay,
right, go for it,
Theory.
sir.
Yeah,
A
tinfoil
Joe
hats on.
theory.
Let's hear it out.
okay, so I'm probably gonna get the accusations from the name of the game I'm about to say. But okay, so there's this character in Zenless Zone Zero, right?
Oh shit!
And then
Oh.
Oh, my favorite.
It's the shark girl with the shark tail and the maid outfit. Yeah, just you could probably guess. But anyways, basically, I have a theory. If her last name is Joe, does that mean she's related to Joe? Think about it.
I mean, which one? You know, there's a lot of Joes out
I
there.
mean, she's
I mean, what if
definitely
she's
related to
related
some kind of
to-
Joe, but what Joe are we talking about?
No, bro.
But what
Joes
if
are
she's
like
related-
Pokemon, bro. You can find a Joe in the wild. Like, you
No,
go
no,
out
no,
of
no,
your
that's not it.
house to the city, you
What
find
if
a Joe.
Listen. What if she's related to Joe Mama? Let's think about it. What if Joe Mama was secretly a shark? Let's think about it. Think about it.
Well,
What the fuck would that look like? Okay,
Wait,
so
Joe Mama.
okay, so my head
What?
canon of fucking Joe Mama is that yeah, he's just a nameless guy that's maybe fucking basically ruling over our planet in secret. So what? I'm trying
He's
to
ruling
think.
over our planet and he can have as many forms as possible.
I mean, shit. If he was a
including
shark,
a
then he will be able
Ah.
to like hide away from the authorities
Alright.
pretty easily because no one would suspect a shark. Like, what the fuck could a shark do? Wait. Now that I think about it, remember the story of that one shark that like tried to like eat Ethernet cables on like the bottom of the ocean? Maybe that was Joe Mama.
Uh huh.
oh,
Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
maybe.
that's a good accusation.
Maybe he wanted to
Mm.
hide
Oh,
away
yeah, accusation.
from
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, shit.
It's a good
You know,
observation, but you never know. I don't know that Joe.
you know what
guy-
would make sense because let's think about this. What if that shark was secretly Joe, right?
Yeah.
What if he took the form of a shark, and then
Hmm.
some of his DNA was in that electricity, and it shocked the girl, and boom,
And boom, and what next? What happened?
she turned the fucking shark siren.
Oh, okay, so Joe Mama is a shark that can turn people into anime girls. Yeah, great. Sounds good. That sounds like a
Wow.
good
Yeah.
theory to me.
Quite the
Oh, that's
insane.
an
theory.
amazing theory.
The source of this theory, trust me, bro. Trust me.
The source is
Just
Goldie's
reverse.
great brain.
Remember that it's just a theory.
A
Not a
shit.
show theory.
A Joe.
Whoa, okay,
Oh yeah.
Hey, no, that's just a theory. Hey, Joe, theory.
Thanks
my
for
God.
watching.
No, the podcast is not ending yet. We gotta move on to the
Yeah,
next
it's not
segment.
That was a lie.
By the way, we've been
There's still,
going for right about
there's like
over
four
50 minutes.
Yeah, and there's still like 4 segments left.
I mean, yeah, I've got my major segment still on the table and my mini segment, so there's still a lot left. This could be
Yeah,
like
a lot left.
a situation where the first episode, we're trying to figure shit out on how much we should bring onto the podcast, and then we will adjust for the upcoming episodes. That's pretty much what's
Yeah,
happening.
first
here.
episode
That's true.
is an extended introduction. It's a special one.
Yeah, so that
Yes.
people have more content to enjoy. This could be like a tease situation because, like, if the future episodes are like 1 hour long and this one is 1 hour 30 minutes, then we could put out the other 30 minutes as a Patreon exclusive and make heaps of money because I'm sure we'll have tons of fans.
No
Yeah.
one started off
Yeah,
as
yeah,
no
yeah.
one.
For sure.
Yeah, that's gonna work
100%.
out. Especially after they hear this next segment, and that is great segue, I think. And my segment is called
Whoa.
Show Jokes, my second mini segment. I've got a few Joe-related jokes written out, or more like memes, essentially. And we're gonna be ranking them in a small tier list. There's like 8 of these, so this should be pretty quick, I'm pretty sure. Especially that we don't have much time, so let's just try to fucking
I mean, we have a lot of
gobble
time.
this down. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's timeless
Well,
podcast.
oh yeah, I mean this podcast is definitely timeless. People are gonna be listening to this like in 100 years into the future. This will be like a time capsule of what the people were doing back in the good old days. Just talking about Joe.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, so
Yep.
funny.
So I guess starting off with okay, let me just explain the tier list format a little more. I guess we're gonna have S, A, B, C, and D. There's not gonna be F because something like an F tier Joe joke does not exist, as we all know, because Joe is awesome. So joke number
May
one.
I
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
just make a suggestion? Instead of S tier, we should have a J tier for Joe.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm gonna write that down right now. We've the best tier is the J tier, and the first meme / joke we're gonna be rating here is Joe Rogan's famous quote where he said, "Cheeseburger, whoa." What do we think of that one?
Yep.
Oh,
That's one of
I'm
my
not
favorites.
sure.
I'm not gonna lie.
okay. We
Pretty
can't hear it
iconic
right
one.
now ourselves, so we can't really tell. I mean, we have to listen to the original thing to know what's going on. Because
Yeah, I
the
mean,
way
we
you
already-
portray it,
Yeah,
We
sure.
already have the sniper recreation, which I believe is a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. There's not. I don't think it goes much deeper than that.
honestly, then maybe for an A. I wouldn't say it's a J. Maybe an A.
Yeah, the J is
It was a
reserved
good
for the
one.
special ones, but I do agree. I think it is an A joke. So
Gave
that's
me a
very cool.
chuckle, so I'm pretty sure it's an A joke.
Hell fucking yeah. So, okay, my brother is trying to interrupt my microphone right now, and he wants to say something. So maybe he can say it on the pod. Możesz powiedzieć do
Oh
mikrofonu.
boy.
Ja nie wiem, czy...
Okay, he really doesn't want us talking to the microphone, so hold on. I forgot to mute, sorry.
Oh, we lost the Joe.
The Joe will be back soon after these commercials.
Yeah,
if
please
we-
subscribe to this YouTube channel. That's the
Wait,
commercial.
not
Yeah,
commercial. What the
no
Joe
joke.
commercial sound like?
Joe commercial? Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
what
well,
the fuck
do
that
you
is.
like? Let me just make a segment over here. Do you like this podcast about Joe? If so, it would make us really happy if you guys just hit the subscribe button and the bell button and the like button if you guys are on YouTube. If you are
Yes,
if you are on
sir.
Spotify, please download this if you have premium and follow us.
True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do all of that.
That
And
will
also
help us
share the
a lot.
podcast with your friends and family and your dog and whoever the fuck else you may find.
True.
And your pot, and your great
Oh.
grandparents, and your president, and your government, and your
Share this to all your fellow Joes.
Yeah, speaking
sure
of the
they will
love
speaking
it.
of the government and Joes, I've got my second joke on the list here. That is going to be an old meme, Biden blast. Y'all remember that one?
yes, a classic.
I don't even know what
I'm
the
gonna
meme,
be
how
honest,
the meme
I
even
honestly
originated.
forgot.
Yeah, it was
May the blast.
it was pretty much just an
Biden
image of
blast.
Joe basically doing like a fucking Hadouken with
Oh,
one
I
hand.
see.
Yeah,
I
it was-
see.
Oh, I don't remember this.
Let
I
me.
don't know
I
this.
think I saw one. Let me just send it here.
This is a variation because the fucking thing on the left wasn't like wasn't this fucking face. It was just basically just a blue sphere. But yeah, that's the gist of
Yep.
it.
Joe
Okay,
Black.
Biden blast, bro.
Honestly, that's maybe another A. That's another A. It's
Yeah.
very good, but it's not
Very
just
good.
J tier yet.
Yeah, all right. So that's two
Yeah.
jokes in the A tier so far. So Joe is on a pretty good track record. Next up,
Yeah, no bad jokes.
that's impossible as we've established before. The next joke is going to be for our country. For our country, we'll build a great society. A great society. That's
Yes, sir.
Goldie
The classic. The classic. You gotta put that somewhere high, sir. Come on.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
classic.
this one's definitely gonna be high for sure. This is a
Yeah.
classic
Oh,
inside joke for us, and for anyone who does not know, this is basically
oh,
a joke about Joe Biden's dementia. That's about it.
Exactly.
this has to be a J, bro. This has to be a J.
I mean, yeah, it definitely stood the test of time.
At minimum, an A. At minimum.
Yeah,
So
that
at
Yep.
max, definitely has to be a J
straight
plus.
straight in the J. Yeah. All right.
It's a shame that I can't recreate it with Trump because he doesn't have dementia.
Maybe he's gonna get it one day. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting
okay.
pretty old. Maybe he will.
Yeah.
All right, next up. This is more of a I don't even know how I would call this. More like a vibe-based thing, but it's just Joe Biden ice cream. There's like especially the specific clip of like there being like a speech, like Joe Biden being like a speech, and then him just walking off into the distance. According to theories, trying to find an ice cream truck or some shit.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing that one. Let me.
So yeah, that's pretty good. It's a great clip because he looks so confused.
She was looking for an ice cream truck.
Yeah, that's the theory. I'm not sure if it's actually true, but it's like, man, he really like does not know what the fuck he's doing,
Yeah.
and he just walks off into the sunset.
Oh, this thing.
Oh, yeah.
This thing. Oh, this has to be a J, bro. There's no way.
Yeah, honestly,
no.
this might be the best like Joe Biden related thing.
Oh no, there's no
Oh,
way.
okay, okay, well,
There's
maybe
one
worse.
more. There's one more. There's
Here's
one
one
more
more.
I know of.
For our country. Yeah, okay, all right, bro.
The one Joe.
I just remembered one as well, where like the one that has a puzzle. That Joe Biden just says, "All right, smart guy, let's see you take a crack at it."
I think I've heard that quote before, but I didn't know it was from Joe Biden.
Yeah. No, I remember Joe Biden being the puzzle there.
Oh, just Joe Biden's the puzzle.
No, Joe Biden being the guy trying to solve the puzzle.
Okay. Oh wait, yeah, I have a rough idea of what you're talking about, but not exactly. It's not on my list though, so.
I have found it. Hold on, let me just
Shit.
send it here.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. Yeah, fuck,
Oh,
this is
this
a good
thing.
one. Fuck, this is good as shit.
Since we have it here, we should also rate it.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so for all the
Extra
audio listeners, okay, it's an image of Joe Biden. He's trying to solve a puzzle, and it's literally just two puzzle pieces being disconnected, and he's looking very angry, pointing at somebody and saying, "Okay, smart guy, let's see you take a crack at it." It's a fucking great meme, bro. Fuck, I don't want to have too
Oh.
many J jokes, but it does
mean,
seem
we
to
all-
be another J to me. Or maybe an A actually.
yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, somewhere
Honestly-
between that.
Yeah, it's between A and J.
Yeah, between A and J.
Fuck,
Yeah.
J it isn't because that's a really funny image. Alright.
Alright.
Okay, let me just write this down properly. Alright, my next joke on the list is Joe Rogan constantly saying in pretty much every podcast, Jamie, pull up that video of, let's say, a bear taking a shit in the woods. Well, maybe one of my favorite Joe Rogan related things.
This has to, no, this has to be a J. So this one, you can use it
J.
like anywhere. It's like the Jarvis. It's like the Jarvis meme from Iron Man. It's like the same thing, but Joe Rogan edition, and it's so good.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone has any objections, then go ahead, but otherwise this is going straight into the J tier.
The J, the J, the J, the J.
I prefer the Jarvis version more, but yeah, this one is also still really good to use.
Yeah, very good joke.
Yeah.
That's a J tier joke right there. And the next one is just Joe Mama. That's it.
Classic.
Wow.
I mean, every single
A
joke in
classic.
here is a classic. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. But how classic is this one? Is this J worthy? Because I'm not honestly, I'm not entirely sure. Especially with how it was used back in the good old days, with people trying to bait people into saying who's Joe, and people replying with Joe Mama. Honestly, that specific interaction does not really constitute a J tier for me.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an A tier even, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think
It's
in
good.
our friend group we managed to like take Joe Mama to new heights, but like on face value it's not too interesting.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is gonna be a B tier. It's not like as good as the other ones.
Yeah, I
I've seen
can
other
agree.
jokes. Like I've
Yeah.
seen other jokes that have the same structure of the Joe Mama joke that just pulls it off way better.
Yeah, like Ligma or something.
Ligma.
Yeah, that's Joe Mama. Like the normal version is just a worse version of those kinds of jokes. So that's gonna be a B tier. Next up is Joe Biden walking up the stairs.
Oh
Oh,
no!
the one where he trips.
Yeah, just trips like he's walking like up the stairs to like an airplane, and he just trips multiple times. The best version of this one was like when it included like cartoon sound effects. That was some good shit.
Put that in J, bro. Put that in J.
All right, do we all agree on the J tier?
Oh,
Yeah.
this one, right? Where he climbs and he just
Yep.
starts falling down every step of the way. Oh, this has to be a J, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a J. And this is the last joke, and this is definitely a inside joke situation. Joe trifecta. Honestly,
Ooh, the Joe trifecta.
it's
I have the image. I have the image. Wait.
Yeah, I think the image elevates it a lot, but like, I think this isn't really a joke, but mostly just a concept, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a
It's-
J tier.
Yeah, it's
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 an
an
80
inside
joke.
joke. Like if you're not there in the situation, you're not gonna understand.
Yeah, you've gotta join the Mobile Games Network Discord server to understand what we're talking about.
Hashtag advertisement.
Yep. All right. So,
Ooh, yep.
by the way, to describe the image for all the audio listeners, this is the Joe trifecta, and
Oh my
in
god.
the middle we have like a sort of devilish fucking ritual. In
What the
three corners of the circle, we've got Joe Rogan, Joe Biden, and Joe Mama. And the whole thing is a Clash Royale special offer, 15 times value, of course. The price is unknown. And in the background, we also have 4 pictures of Frank for some reason.
Honestly, it's cool, but it's 5 actually. Look better.
Five?
Wait,
Look deeper
5?
into the image.
Oh,
five.
it's in the middle over here.
Oh my god, what the fuck? I've never seen this!
Okay, so we have the 4 skins in the edges and the original Frank in the middle.
Wait, how did you even
You cannot
Photoshop
see-
that? That's actually really nice Photoshop. That actually looks really good.
Yeah.
Like on a
Yeah,
technical
you
level.
haven't seen this before?
On a technical level, that's really impressive, actually. Fucking
Oh,
hell.
this image is so stupid.
I think I'm definitely not a J tier joke.
It's not a J tier, no.
Maybe an
Because
A
it's an
though.
inside joke.
Yeah,
It's an
A
inside
tier.
joke. Can't be a J. But I have
In
a
A
question
tier
for
at
you.
least.
Yeah.
Where's Sleepy Joe?
Oh, I did not think
Oh
about
my
that. Fucking hell, right? So there's one more joke.
Yeah. They had the debate with Trump, and Trump was joking about him slipping in almost everything. Wait.
Fuck,
Yeah,
every
this
single
was
Joe
like-
joke is like a B tier at minimum. They're all bangers somehow.
Yeah.
Joe is
There are
fucking
no
funny.
there are no bad or mediocre Joe memes.
Yeah, that doesn't exist, man.
Well, our Joe is tripping everywhere. He's sleeping everywhere. At least he plays good golf, according to Trump.
Oh yeah, that's thank God. Otherwise, he would be worthless. Okay, so Sleepy
Oh.
Joe, I think in that could be an A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just funny, but
agree.
it's not like generational. It's not generational. Like,
Definitely
or
a very
something.
good
Yes.
one though, yeah.
It's not reusable as much.
Yeah, it was a thing that happened during the elections. It wasn't
Yeah.
like something.
Fuck,
that's
maybe it should be a
sticking, you
B
know?
tier then, because it's irrelevant these days.
I'd say
Yeah.
high B, low A, maybe,
High
but
B, I
mostly
think.
B,
Yeah.
mostly a B. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
I agree.
yep.
Alright, so if no one comes up with any more Joe jokes, then that was 10. And in the J tier, we've got fucking 5 of them. So most.
Wait, J tier? You
Yeah.
mean J as the guy who made the MGN intro? J?
Oh, fuck. That's another reference.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
a lot of references today.
yeah, I don't know where to fucking build off of that. But yeah, on average, if you make a joke related to Joe, it has a 50% chance of being a generational banger, according to these statistics. Watertight. So yeah, that's the Joe joke segment done. Pretty good jokes.
Bro,
Joe memes may be some of the best ones. There's so many of them, and they're all very good somehow.
most of them are Biden as well. It's like a couple of Joe Rogan, but most of them are like Joe Biden, which is
But
actually pretty
Yeah.
stupidly crazy.
I think Joe Biden and Joe Rogan are both like really funny characters to meme. Very good stuff. All right then. So I'm tired of this. What else do we've got? I still got my major segment to do, even though we've been
Yep.
going for over an hour. But maybe it's time for Nicolas to fucking show us something.
Yeah,
Well,
time
I
for
think
some
in
Joe landing.
pretty small segments right now. I have a very, very, very tiny mini game.
Ooh, I love a tiny mini game.
Oh.
I love tiny mini games.
Oh, you know,
minigames,
it's Valentine's Day. Everyone is just out with their Valentine's, and here we are doing like the greatest podcast of all time. And this question is pretty much related to Valentine's Day. Well, since we're all here and we all obviously love Joe,
Yep.
all of us want him as our Valentine. So the question is, what pickup line would you say to Joe so that he chooses to spend Valentine's Day with you?
Jesus Christ. Okay, let me think about this.
I am not gonna enter this. I'm not
Whoa,
gonna
why
enter this.
whoa. Why is that, sir? Don't you love Joe?
Hey, Goldie, but
I-
think about this. What if it's a Joe, but without the E, so just the Joe, and it's a female?
I mean, you can say, I love Joe Mama because I also love my mama, bro. It's something like
True.
Look,
Don't you love your-
mean, I can't celebrate Valentine's Day, you know. I can't.
Okay,
No, it's
I
a proper. You can say I love Joe Mama because I also love my mama.
yeah, fucking
Nothing
perfect.
crazy.
Okay, shit.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Okay,
but
wait.
like,
I've almost got the perfect pickup line in mind. I've just gotta perfect the wording, but I've got like the base, the fundamentals.
Oh,
I'm gonna need a second.
this guy's cooking, but he's getting close. He's getting close.
Yeah, shit.
But Goldie is seemingly uncomfortable with answering this question, so maybe we'll have to change it up a little for you.
Okay, this is gonna be a pickup line for Joe Biden.
Ooh,
Are you
Joe
Are you Joe Biden? And am I ice? Because I want you to cream me.
What? Creamy? Whoa.
Like Joe Biden,
Oh, come
ice
on.
cream.
You-
Yeah, we get it.
You could
Yeah.
have said you could have said
Oh.
sleepy.
No, it had to, no. I thought of ice cream only, and I tried to work that into a
Oh,
pickup
10
line.
most out of context sniper lines.
Yeah, that's going out of context. Fantastic podcast. I'm gonna get cancelled.
Well, the one person who is gonna see this is definitely gonna cancel you.
Oh shit. I'm gonna listen to this to myself. I'm okay. I mean, like I'm gonna listen back to this when like vacuuming the house or something, and I'm gonna cancel myself. Sounds good to me.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Why
I
would you
hate
cancel
myself.
yourself?
Just kidding. It's Valentine's. I love myself.
You should love yourself and Joe. That's what you need to do for Valentine's.
Sounds good to me. I mean, I already asked out Joe Biden on a date. So I think,
Oh.
so yeah, Joe Biden is my Valentine. What about you, Nicholas? Maybe you have a pickup line.
Bro, I would only say about Joe Mama because I already said my pickup line. I love Joe Mama.
Ah, yeah,
I
true,
love my
true, true.
mama. I
Okay,
love
never
Joe.
mind, never mind, never mind. Yeah, you're clear. Pichuzin,
Oh,
you've been
thank you,
awfully
sir.
quiet over there. What about you?
I'm trying to come up with some lines, but all I've got here is just some not good stuff. Like, if you were a vegetable, you'd be a Joe Mato.
What the fuck does that even mean? Yeah, I don't know.
You, you see the type of stuff I'm working with? It's not good.
Oh, you're jotastic.
Wow.
Just random joke puns.
Top 10 Joe puns you can use at a party.
Number one, Sleepy Joe.
Oh, I'm feeling like Sleepy Joe today. I think I'm gonna kick the
Yeah.
hay.
Maybe we should wrap this up and call it a Joe.
No, we should not wrap this up and we should move on to Nicholas's next segment.
Oh my god,
Hmm,
Joe,
Alright?
Jolandia, please.
All right, we are moving into Jolandia, but before I
Yes.
begin the segment, maybe we have a very cool question that I don't think even Goldie knows, which is weird because, he's a part of Jolandia. Where did the name Jolandia come from, though? That's the real question.
Shit, I mean, I would have thought that it's just we like Joe, Landia, put the two together, boom, Joe Landia.
Like, where did we come up with the name? You mean?
No, I mean, how did we come up with the name?
You
That's
know what?
a
I
great
think
damn
I think we
question.
should also address the elephant in the room and like explain to people what the fuck Joe Landia even is.
Well, that's true. Jolandia is like an inside joke of us that we pretty much started up in Minecraft, like a world where we have two rulers, Joe and Landia. And we pretty much built on that, built on the empire of Joe, expanding the military forces to defeat our enemies, as Goldie says. It was
Uh-huh.
just us playing Minecraft. You know, what do you mean? Ah, it was your idea. You
Yep.
know, you came up with the name, Just,
Yeah, I did.
just a little hint. But do you remember how you came up with it?
I think we were trying. Okay, so we were coming up with the name of the empire, right? Like in a random play session. So,
Yeah,
like,
but how? I wonder if you remember how.
I feel like we were building something, and I was like thinking of something. Like what? Like how would a name of? Honestly, I don't remember.
No, you were just playing Minecraft and you just said, wow, this is Joe's land. You literally just said Joe's land. You just said Joe's land. You're like, ooh, Jolandia. And you just came up with it like this.
Okay, yeah, I did.
You just came up with this out of the blue. And I started laughing like crazy. And somehow that stupid Joe pun you made has still lasted so long.
You're right.
Like,
Yeah,
when was that
Like,
fun made?
what? I can't catch that. Oh my god.
Well, I guess we're never gonna find out.
Okay. I'm gonna continue my segment right now because, yeah, I think we're running stale.
Yep.
Okay, we did have a couple of ranks in the Jolandia whole economy. We had our kings, which were surprisingly axolotls, if you know what axolotls are. They're creatures that live in caves, usually like tropical caves. We have the prime minister, which was me. I don't know why, even having Goldie came up with the name. We had the farming and security minister, which was Zach. Well, Zach
Yeah.
wasn't doing much, but he was a minister. Then we have the building and defense minister, which was Goldie. And probably
I'm pretty sure
no
I was the
offense to
military
people
minister.
for listening to this. Nah, you were both.
Building a military minister.
No.
Yep.
That was pretty much Pichuzin, who was the five-star general of the army, who controlled all the armed forces and oversee the defenses. And then we had Kelps as the leader of the parliament. And it was
Wow.
like a little small society with random military reports every time there was like a raid or something or an attack. You just Goldie was writing some random stuff, and there also
Yep.
was a Jolandian newspaper.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna leave this
It's
up to
called the
you.
Landian
Here
Times.
comes the next random question. What is the name of the Jolandian newspaper?
Oh my god.
The Landia Times.
Ooh. I wonder how
Like
you know
this.
Yeah, I would have
because
no
I-
fucking idea. So yeah.
that. Yeah, it was like Finlandia Times. Like it was like a form of newspaper that lets the citizens of the empire know of new structures, stock updates, and general new projects. We even had stock interpreted in it. It
Yeah,
was
what the fuck?
crazy.
Stock updates? How does that even work?
Nah, you need to see the Jolandia group chat with. I'm pretty sure that you left.
Aha. Or maybe I got
Yep.
kicked out. I don't even remember. Maybe I left.
No, Sniper is still in here.
Really?
A lot
Wait,
of
is
the
he
Joe.
still
Yes, not even
Joe
joking.
Landia, Joe Reborn.
Oh, great.
I even still have the map of the Empire.
You still have the map?
Yeah.
Oh, it was split in three, from what I remember,
Hold up.
between Communist Party, because
Yep.
why wouldn't that exist? The Communist Joe Party.
Yep.
The what
And
party?
the WSSCJ, aka the Weathered Skeleton State of Australia and Jolandia.
And well, there's pretty much not more to say other than Jolandia has like three different acts, which was the first one, the Empire, the second one, the Empire Strikes Back, which is a Star Wars pun, and then we have the
Yep.
current one, which was Joe Reborn. And pretty much it has been going like this for how long? Maybe 8 months, 9 months, maybe longer, way longer actually.
About a year, I
And
think.
more than a year. I don't remember when this began.
Pretty sure it's more than a year, yeah.
Well, it's been going on for a long time. That's for sure. And now it's in kind of a like frozen state because of me not no longer having access to it for a short amount of time. Give me like 2 more weeks, and that's pretty much all I had to say. It's nothing crazy.
Okay.
I can't even develop that really much because like
Yeah.
how would the
Yeah.
viewer, like the one viewer, even understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, this
You
is
know,
hard to work
you get
with.
me, you get me.
I
It's
mean,
not
the
much
one
to work
viewer is
with.
probably gonna be like Zach, which was already in the Jolandia, so
Ooh,
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay, at
Yeah,
least
here's
I could describe some. Maybe Goldie. Maybe you describe some of these things that you just sent here in chat.
okay, so this is the okay, so the first image is the flag map of Jolandia. It's a
ooh.
pretty big nation. And then we got the political map, which is like the de facto map or how do I call it? On who controls who map. So you got, the empire, which is like the green, which is the empire itself. The red, which is the communists, and the black, which, the terror organization. And then you get the geography version of the map. You can see the type of terrains. You get like,
Holy
uh,
fuck.
yep,
That's a
you
lot for a
got
Minecraft server.
plains, you got mountains, you got deserts, you got what what is the orange desert called? I forgot.
I don't know, bro. You were the one who made the map.
No, the
Yeah.
orange desert in Minecraft. What was it called?
Mesa.
Badlands, Badlands.
I mean, Mesa was the
Badlands.
old
Yeah,
one,
the
but yeah.
Badlands, and of course, how could we forget our famous Jolandian River,
Oh heck yeah.
our greatest thing of all time. Of course, you got the flag, the
Oh,
green on top, white
wait.
in the
In
middle,
the
black.
map, you have Greek, Arab, and English in the map. What?
What?
I've never noticed. I've never noticed that you added English, Greek, and Arab in the map. Arabic, bro. This is the first time I
Yeah,
see this.
Message
I
from the
mean, yeah,
king.
I added like the Greek side and the Arab side
Bro,
of
wow.
the.
how have I not seen this? I
Yeah.
think I've never seen this one.
How could
What?
you miss
Yeah,
the
same.
national emergency?
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
national emergency. This is and oh yeah, this yeah.
well,
Pretty much this is like English, Arabic, and Greek. The English is to understand, obviously. Arabic as well for the
I don't
Arab
know.
half of the yeah. The Arab have the population, and the Greek have the population for the bottom. It's not
Was it the Civil
yeah.
War announcement? It was the Civil War announcement, yeah.
That's
It's
the
been
Civil War announcement, pretty
so
much.
so much lore into this shit when we just dropped it. Why did we do that?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know.
May-
We should.
Maybe we'll get back to it. Give me like
True.
a week. Give me like 3 more weeks and a couple more podcasts, and we're gonna be back to it.
Oh yeah. You know what?
Yes, sir.
And you know what? Speaking of getting back to it, I would like to describe the Jolandia flag for everybody who's listening to this beautiful podcast. We've got dark green on top, white in the center. These are like horizontal lines, by the way. So dark green on top, white in the center, black on the bottom. In the middle, we've got a small yellow square tilted by 45 degrees, and inside of that square, we've got an orange circle. So what is the symbolic meaning of this, actually?
What was the inspiration
Okay.
for them?
Okay, so let me explain this to you, right? So the green and the black are from. Okay, so you wanna know what inspired this flag?
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to
What
know.
was the inspiration of
Yes,
this?
yes.
The Syrian flag.
Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense. I'm
But like,
pretty sure you
listen.
remember
I
this.
needed to like make it represent the Cypriot half as well. So yeah, I just thought, you know, screw it. Let's put a yellow square and a yellow in the orange circle because the map on the Cypriot flag is orange because yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
So yeah,
Alright.
just pretty much that.
Yeah,
We are
then-
getting lore that we never knew existed.
Yeah, I was hoping for like a deeper
Yeah.
explanation, like something like dark green represents the time that our kingdom was overtaken by the vomiting monster, and his puke was like dark green. But no, it wasn't that interesting.
Listen. Okay, so here's the thing, right?
Oh,
Green represents the Arab half, the white
monster.
represents the Greek half, and the black represents the sacrifices, pretty much. Besides, you know, the races. Uh,
Hmm.
the yellow represents hope, and the orange represents unity, pretty much. I don't know what
So there is a bit
else
of
to tell you.
meaning. Okay, very nice, very nice.
Cool.
But there is a lot more Jolandia stuff that I haven't showed yet. Like, for example, a really a special royal flag of the royal family,
Ain't no
pretty
way.
much.
Do you have that
Well,
image on
maybe-
standby?
Have a joke podcast at some point where me and Goldie just yap about the Jolandia for 3 hours. At
Okay,
an
so-
amazing
yeah.
podcast.
So
Breaking
if you look
news.
in the
Oh crap!
if you look in the fourth picture, yeah,
Oh,
you'll
look.
see the
When did you make that? When did you make the flags? I've never. I don't think I've seen this before. What?
yeah. I made it. I was hiding.
Oh, government
pretty much.
secret.
Yeah. So this is like the royal flag, right? Pretty much, I didn't know what to do with this. I just made. Okay, so what if I take the design of Britain, just make it slightly look different?
Oh,
So yeah,
Oh, you hate the British. Okay, yeah. Now, oh yeah. Okay.
okay, so pretty much, you can see that the difference is the colors: the white shield, the sword in the middle, the moon and crescent on the side, and the other side is the cross, pretty much.
Yep, got it.
Yeah.
Very nice design. Excellent graphic design. Wow.
Yeah,
Maybe
there's
you-
also this message from the terrorist organization as well along with it. And you know, I found not that long ago, I found like the enchantment table language font apparently.
What the heck?
Like it's yeah.
Isn't it like the fucking I think it's called like the galactic font or some shit?
I think it's called that, yeah.
Something like
Like yeah, I just made it the language of the nether because yeah,
that. Yeah, makes sense, I guess.
because I don't know what else to make it as, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Both parties gotta understand the withered skeletons and the humans.
The weathered skeleton state of Stalia and Joel. A very not controversial name.
Oh, so what
I
is
don't know.
What's the
Bro, but I
fuck
love
that?
Joe.
Also, from this new batch of images, what the hell is number 5 supposed to represent here?
Pretty sure that's supposed to represent the
Number 5.
Communist
This
Party
is
of
the
Germany.
Communist Party flag.
Yep.
Communist Party of
And
like
there's
what country?
also
Like what is this?
You can see that
yeah, I
flag
know.
in like the second map that he posted.
Oh yeah. What is that place?
Great question.
Uh, hold on. What are you trying to find the map?
No, I've got the map. Like what? Who the hell does the communist flag belong to? Like what's the society there?
Okay, so basically, apparently there's some Marxist Leninists in the country, like in some certain states of Jolandia and the Great Empire Kingdom of Jolandia. In some states, there's like Marxist Leninists, communists, socialists, all that. Especially in the mountains of Sham, which is the majority, which is the places they have taken over there. You know.
Yeah, had to kick them out of the country so they can make a new territory or some shit. That's kind of how it looks like. Just fuck the communists. Let's kick them out.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, we won't kick the communists. I will just put them in prison. That's it.
Yeah, that's a way better solution, honestly.
Well, that's democracy for you.
Yeah, I mean
I
majority wins.
mean, in all fairness, though, are we really a democracy in the monarchy, technically?
Well, why not?
Oh yeah.
You can-
Speaking of which, I forgot to say we have political parties.
We
Oh,
do?
great.
Yeah. What do you think of the flags in the parliament were for?
Oh my god. Bro, did you actually send this stuff anywhere?
The political. I haven't. Okay, so hold on. Need to check if I even made the flags on the. Ah, crap! I don't have the flags.
I think it's funny how
I
Nicolas
was-
prepared this segment. He brought it in here, and Goldie is just fucking blowing his mind with new information
Yeah,
never seen
No,
before.
Yeah.
this guy was the lore guy. He was making most of the lore, and there's stuff he didn't even show anywhere. It's like
I
crazy.
literally explained to you that
Getting
we have
word-
political parties, man. How did you not know?
Yeah, I knew about the political parties. I didn't know about the other images you sent. The Revolution of Joe, the Illager Empire positions. I
Yeah.
don't remember this. I don't remember this. There's no way.
I swear I
really
sent
what
it
the
in the
heck?
group chat. I swear I sent it in the group chat,
You probably did, but I definitely don't remember this, bro.
bruh.
I don't know. It's like you've never sent this before. I remember the territorial arrangements between the Communist Party, but this, I don't remember it. I
Yeah.
don't, there's no
Oh,
way.
let's go over the positions of our enemy. Okay, you know what? Before this, we wanna explain why are we enemies with the Elder Empire, right? Could we go a bit of history real quick?
Yeah, if it's
Yep.
quick. If
Actually,
it's quick. If it's quick.
okay, so
Well, we
basically,
are-
before
Yeah.
okay, so before the unification, we were pretty much two kingdoms. There was the Arab kingdom of Jolandistan. There was the what else? The okay, no, it's the Arab kingdom of Joe and the Greek kingdom of Landia. Pretty much like just two kingdoms in one continent, right? Until the Elgir Empire came. We were pretty much colonies to the Elgir Empire now. After that. And yeah, they used all our resources. They didn't feed us and all that, yada yada yada. Basically, after this, we were angry, and Joe and Lanny had enough as well. So everyone did a whole revolt, a huge revolt, in fact, a revolt so big to the point where the Elder forces had no choice but to withdraw from the from the continent, and we were united into a transitional kingdom and later into a full constitutional kingdom. So yeah.
Bro, where did you come up
Wow.
with this shit, bro? What the heck? You've never said any of this in any voice show we had.
I've gotta
Just
say,
make this up, bro.
dude, I've gotta say, I completely zoned out and I have no idea what the fuck just happened.
Bro, I was paying attention because there's no way all that happened. I had no idea. This was
Yeah.
way
I mean,
deeper than I thought.
yeah, that's pretty much how the history was.
Yeah,
Make a Google
great.
Drive, bro. Make a Google Drive. I need to read this shit. I'm gonna make a book.
Oh
Joe.
shit, that would be good. The Joe. Why?
It's a book of Joe where we talk about everything about Joe. Maybe Joe Biden, Joelandia, Joe, or whatever is the next segment that you wanna do.
Wow.
Yep.
Next
Yeah,
segment you wanna do, you say?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
still have
Next
one
segment you wanna
last
do.
segment.
Well, I would like to do that next segment if I so may do that right now.
You may do that, sir. You're giving
Yes,
the
sir.
Okay, but before I get into that, I just remembered that I had to find out what happens when you just search up Joe on Google. Here's the answer. The result is a movie called Joe from 2013.
really.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
wait.
crazy.
It's a different search in the UK, by the way. I
Really?
see. Joe is entertainment. We make entertaining news, politics, sports, and pop culture content.
Oh,
It's like
shit.
a
Let me check.
podcast.
Let me check what Joe shows up in
Yeah,
here.
everyone Google Joe.
Google Show right now and send your first link in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna send whatever this is. Joe Call UK,
Yep.
bro.
And if you are listening to this
Okay.
podcast right now, Google Joe and tell us what you found.
Okay, for me, showed up an artist called Joe. Let me just send it here.
Alright, we are waiting for Pichuzin to send us something in the chat. I'm just talking to so there's no empty space. Alright, what
You
the fuck is this?
Joe.
I know.
What?
Joe had a YouTube channel. There's no way.
Official YouTube channel of Joe. With a smooth, soulful voice and a collection of heartfelt and captivating songs. Wow.
This is how I
Joe
might
has
be
stated himself as one of the most cherished R&B artists of our time.
Fucking hell, maybe I'll have to listen to Joe. He seems pretty cool.
This guy has 1 billion views. That is a lot.
Jesus Christ, this is a pretty famous Joe that we completely missed.
Joe.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Alright, that's our bad for not doing enough research on that one. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
the Joe
sure.
Googling for ya. And now I think it may or may not be time for my big segment this week. And it's an improv segment, so fucking feast your eyes on this because you've got to
boy.
lock in for this one. This is gonna be pretty stupid. So yeah, it's called Average Joe. And basically, I'm gonna throw you into a random situation and you will have to act like the most average Joe. Like you would have to describe what would you do to try to seem like the most average possible. And
All right.
I guess I will just to win, I will just deem whoever is the most average. Like I will fucking choose the winner myself. So very subjective. So you're gonna have to convince me who is giving me the most average answer. And I guess that's about it. For each situation, everyone will be answering, and I guess being first gives you a pretty huge advantage. Before I get into that, my dad is coming in, so please wait.
All right.
We are going in a commercial break because of yet another interruption. So while you're waiting, what do we say about Joe?
Whoever wondered on how to see all of Jolandian history in one single thing? Well, I get my news for you. Well, I got some news for you. Soon enough, you will see all Jolandian history in a Google document. That's right, you will see them
Oh,
all in a
no.
Google document. It's
Is it gonna
called the
be
Jolandian
installation
Archive. The Jolandian Archive. And I'm actually planning on making such a thing.
Please
I'm just
do.
making a commercial.
We are gonna
It's
sell
really
it for $10. We're gonna be selling the Google Drive for $10.
Yes, sir. And this is to preserve some the Jolandian history and the Jolandian Constitution along with it. To see
Why
Wow.
what
not
the
just
heck is
find
the government about.
think of it in 10 years. You find an archaeologist that's been learning about Jolandia. What would you do?
Well,
Like
yeah,
yap
we
about
make
him about
a
history or what?
we make a whole archive in Google Docs. That's kind of the plan.
Well, that would certainly be something. But well,
Yes, sir.
to be honest, I do feel kind of sleepy. Maybe like I don't know, Sleepy Joe.
Yeah,
Wow.
Well, you do know what they say. Joe Biden, bro. This guy has like
Yeah.
the best memes of all time. You might open the
True.
news right now and you might see Joe playing golf, Joe playing bowling or whatever. And now I'm pretending to say something, so nothing looks like it's stale, you know? I'm just trying to
Yeah.
come up with random Joe shits and say Joe as much as possible so this Joe podcast remains themed around Joe. And I'm slowly
So
running out of ideas on what to say for the Joe podcast.
it's like we're all doing this like on the go, which is a pretty good warm up for the next segment that we have coming up from Sniper.
Ooh, that's a good point. Well, he did say he would want the average Joe, so we gotta do like, you know, our best
I'm back.
to get in the position of Joe. Like, what would Joe do in this situation?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're talking about my segment because it's time to finally fucking begin. My dad's out of my room, but my brother is back.
Ooh.
His tooth just fell out. That's pretty interesting.
Wow.
Taka
What?
fajnie. Jest.
Paweł, jak się czujesz, jak ząb wypadł?
Nie wypadł.
Okay, it didn't fall
Yeah.
out, it's stuck in there, but it's slightly bleeding.
Wow. And now we also have lost Goldie.
Oh shit,
He is
really?
now muted.
Fuck, that's not good actually.
Yeah.
Kinda need him for
Hopefully
this
he'll
segment. Alright, so...
Hopefully.
hopefully he comes back.
Daj mi telefon.
Paweł, cicho być. We love family interruptions on the podcast. This is gonna be a staple of the podcast going forward. You could
Hell
say.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing new here. So, okay, I guess I'll just begin the segment. Hopefully Goldie comes back by the time it's time for him to speak up. Who wants
Just
to
in
go
case.
first? Who wants to sacrifice themselves?
Well, I'll sacrifice myself. Yeah, why not?
Yes, that's good. All right, so here's the situation. You're walking around a supermarket, trip over and knock over a small tower of canned tomatoes. What do you do?
Well, probably there's gonna be people laughing. Like, oh, you know, Sleepy Joe just fell down. He doesn't know where he's going.
Good
I would
reference.
just look him straight in the eye, piss the shit. Okay, smart guy, let's see you take a crack at it. just leave.
I
Go back to work,
love
you know?
that. That's great. That's fucking
You know,
great.
you know? Yeah, fuck that guy, bro. Let's see him take a crack at it. I don't know, bro. Let him do it.
That's a pretty good fucking answer. Alright, next up. Pichuzin.
Alright, so we're trying to be the most average Joe in this situation, are we?
Yep.
Just making sure. Alright, so we knocked down a can of tomato soup. I will just probably suck it up and pick them up one by one and make sure the stuff is back in stock.
Wait. Sorry
And
to
then just-
interrupt you. Sorry to ruin your flow state. But what you're doing here is you're knocking an entire tower of canned tomatoes specifically.
Alright. Shoot.
Yeah, it's pretty
So in that-
tough. Yeah.
That is pretty tough. So I guess I'll just call up one of the employees in that place, tell them what happened, say I'm sorry, and move on. Suck it up, you know?
Yeah, it's
Just
pretty.
being an average Joe in this situation.
Yeah.
No?
I mean, I guess technically Pichuzin will have to win because I don't think anyone would make those Joe jokes in this situation. I'm sorry, Nicolas. But also Goldie is not here, which kind of fucking
Yeah.
sucks because I really want to hear his answer. Where the fuck is he, man? Did he
I
specify
don't know,
by?
bro.
No, I don't
Joe
think he
took
did.
him. No, he just left. Maybe Joe took him. I don't know.
Yeah, he just muted.
That's a Valentine, you know. His pickup line worked, and then Joe.
Maybe he
came out
stole
of his-
my line and now he's with Joe Biden.
Yeah, once you said it, he instantly sent him a text using that pickup line, and he just cheated on
Yeah,
him. Yeah.
he's Joe Longer of us.
Hey, beautiful. Why don't we mine some gold together? If you know what I mean.
Ooh.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Wow. Me neither.
Maybe Joe is a gold digger. I don't know.
Okay, if Goldie doesn't come back soon, this will be a 1v1.
Well,
And it's
as
looking grim.
the QB voiceover says, let's do this.
Very specific
Okay,
reference.
got it.
Yeah, fuck it. Maybe Goldie is gonna be like an additional jury when he comes back. All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start keeping track of the scores. I'm of course writing down everything on a physical piece of paper because I think that is pretty sick. So we've got Nicolas, we've got Pichuzin, and point one is gonna be for Pichuzin. Oh shit, Goldie's back. Never mind. Hello, Goldie.
Oh,
Yes, okay, continue, sir. What are you gonna do?
All right, Goldie. So very quick, you have to act as the most average Joe in this situation. You're walking around a supermarket, trip and knock over a small tower of canned tomatoes. What do you do?
Well,
Pretty awkward situation,
Well-
eh?
I mean, when it comes to someone like me, yeah, it's about towers. So
It's not about you. You have to like put yourself in the mind of a very average person. You know what I'm saying?
so
And every-
if I made cans fall, what would it be? What would I do?
Well, not you. I don't know if you're average. Maybe you're kind of on the most special side. What would the average person do?
the most
Okay.
average person out there, the guy who
So,
listens to
repeat the question again.
Okay, you're walking around a supermarket, trip and knock over a small tower of canned tomatoes.
And what would I do in this situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Just answer, please.
I would let the cans fall.
Honestly.
Not just kidding. I would say I would try to not make them fall. But
But like you trip and they fall. There's no going back. You can't rewind time. They are on the ground as we speak.
well then, I would apologize.
Wow. I'm loving the creativity. Pichuzin gets the point. Alright. Let's move on to round 2.
Hey, well, just make up. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, okay, you're gonna follow the experts on this one, okay? You're gonna see how
Okay.
the game is actually meant to be played. Alright, I guess Pichuzin will be first on the second scenario. Okay.
Woohoo!
You're walking around with your friends using foul language while a single mother and her young kid walk past you. What do you do?
Oh shoot!
Yeah, I don't want to be using
Like-
that non-family friendly language.
Like the mother already heard you swear, and the kid as well.
Like imagine this situation. Like you just said some foul, disgusting shit, and right when that happened, like a mother with like a 6-year-old kid just walked past and heard everything.
Oh yeah.
Yikes. Pretty bad. I remember, this is what the average person would do.
So who's gonna start?
Okay, I said like you start Peaches and yeah.
Oh, all right. I would probably just apologize to her and try to, calm down my bad words afterwards.
Okay, that's fair
Just
enough.
making sure.
Yeah. And remember, no repeat answers, so everyone else has to come up with something new, which is why going first can be a pretty big advantage. I don't know who's going
wait.
second. maybe Nicolas. Maybe Nicolas can go second, so Goldie can learn.
Yeah. I'll try go second, but oh man, because I'm an average Joe, usually that's what I would do. But that's no longer an answer.
Oh my god, bro.
Honestly, I would just keep maybe walking with my friends, assuming that after what she just heard, the mother would like keep watching me because she wouldn't believe it, and then maybe I would just tilt my head and whisper, "I'm sorry." This is the best thing I could do.
Okay. Whisper, I'm sorry specifically. That's kind of zesty. I don't know.
Oh, what else am I supposed to do, bro? I can't not apologize, but
Yeah,
I can't
I
say
don't know what
first.
the average Joe would do in this situation.
Uh,
All right, Goldie, you're next.
I don't know how to apologize because they Nicholas and Peaches took the only two ways to apologize that I know.
Well, you know they say you don't have to apologize. That's the thing. Nobody is forcing you.
Yeah,
Okay, now disclaimer
you're
to
like
all the people who are probably saying this. I wouldn't do such a thing in real life, but
same
if I
here.
was, but if I
Just
was
making
the
sure.
average, if I was the average Joe in this situation and all those answers taken, I would say, okay, cunt.
So you double down. You double down.
Bartek, patrz.
Wait,
Wow.
nie mogę teraz. Idź stąd. Nie mogę.
What the-
Nie mogę, Paweł. Nie
How?
wchodzę, naprawdę.
Oh my god.
I mean, I could imagine the average Joe doing that. I think that's gonna be a point for Goldie.
The evil ever Joe.
Szybkie.
You look at the
Yeah, actually, this brings me to like a quick question. Like, would the average Joe be nice or like mean? Like on average, the average person. You know what I'm saying?
Patrz.
You see Joe Biden, you can take as an example Joe Biden. This guy is tripping over everything. He's sleeping. He would apologize after such a big mistake,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
You
like a
feel
this is like a philosophical question. Are people nicer or meaner on average?
I think they would be like a little bit more like evil around people they know. But when you're like in a stranger situation, they'll just be as polite as possible.
Yeah, probably. I feel
Especially
like
in front of a kid. When you're in front of a kid, you will try to not swear as much, even if you swear a lot. You will try to do it
yeah,
just because
definitely.
you don't know the kid to just learn these swears from you.
Yeah, also I
Yeah.
feel like my question doesn't really have a direct answer because a lot changes whether we're talking about real life or the internet because there it's probably it could be leaning towards meaner on average. Actually, maybe it depends on the
Oh, yeah.
platform you're using too. Like Twitter is definitely meaner on average.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah.
other places could be nicer. So yeah, I guess that's the point for Goldie there. Let's just move on to the next beautiful scenario. Going around the circle means that Goldie is first this time. So good fucking luck.
All right.
Here's your situation, okay? You are stuck on a bus and desperately need to take a shit. What do you do?
Then
Or rather, what does the average Joe do, I guess?
okay, well, I'll repeat that question again.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, you're stuck on a bus and need to desperately take a shit.
Okay. Okay, is a empty bag included?
I don't know. Maybe if you're going to school and maybe you've got like your backpack or some shit. And when I say desperate, I really mean desperate. Like you need to like shit within like 30 seconds, or like it's going on the floor.
Okay, here's the thing, right? I would pull out a empty bag from my backpack. I
Okay,
would try to find, you know,
just shit in the bag.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I can't
So you
even
just
All right, so
so you would just be butt naked on the bus.
nie chcę widzieć.
Oh my God.
Proszę na podcast.
Nie,
Goldie, I'm really worried, bro. I'm really worried about you, bro.
I mean, he's trying to roleplay an average Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Disclaimer, I guess this is not true, but
I don't think an ever Joe would just be butt naked on the bus, shitting on the.
Well then, Pichuzin, how do you counter the back shitter?
All right, so I have two options here. Should I say both of them?
I guess say which one is better because I think having only one answer makes more sense.
All right, so we're going with like an average school bus, right?
Sure, I guess.
All right then. So that already cuts off the other option. I'll just hold it in, and then when I get back home, I just run for it.
as
Run for the
as
nearest bathroom.
disqualified because there's not enough time. Believe me, like this is desperation.
Damn.
I feel like I'm gonna have to disqualify Pichuzin for this answer. Um, well then, Nicholas, how do you counter the back shitter?
Let's say you don't have any more time. You said, right?
Yeah, no
Of
time.
course, I'm not gonna shit in front of like many people. I'll just spam press the stop button, get out, go behind the first tree I see, and just start shitting.
Yeah, Nicholas wins.
Yeah.
I don't want to shit in front of people, bro. That'd be so bad.
I feel like in this situation, I would probably like try to pester the bus driver to like stop at the earliest possible situation.
Stop! I need to take a shit, bro. Stop.
Like I swear to
Sensible
God,
option.
either you stop or you're gonna have to stop the bus for a different reason, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh
Alright,
my
back-
god, man, I don't know what I'm thinking.
All right. I
I
guess.
don't know.
Fuck.
What if he doesn't stop? What if he doesn't stop? You grab the thing that breaks the glass. You just break the glass. Jump out the
Maybe.
window.
You may have no other option. I don't know if it's worth it though. Fuck. This is a tough dilemma actually.
I mean, would you rather take a shit on yourself or just break a window and go take a shit behind something? I don't know.
Then again, how if you break the window and the bus is moving, then you would have to like jump out of the fucking bus while it's fucking still on the
Oh,
move,
yeah,
which is a bit grim.
Okay, look, if you
Yeah.
wanna take it like
You would
that bad,
fall
then
in the
it
road
is-
and then like
Yeah. Maybe you would take a
you
shit
would
in
at
the air.
least get some bruises.
Okay, considering you don't shit yourself on the landing, because you can't handle the pressure.
The G-forces are too much for the jump. You're just gonna
Oh my
shit
god,
yourself.
go for the next one. What are we doing? Say the next one, please.
Yeah, please.
Okay, back to Nicholas.
Hey,
Imagine this. Your wife kicked you out of the house and took the kids. Your life is just falling apart. And now you are homeless with only $100 left. What do you do?
oh, first thing I would do, use the $100, get a taxi, and go back to my parents' house. It's the best option. The most average thing a Joe would do.
That's a pretty good start. Pichuzin?
I would probably, being an average Joe, I would take the $100 and go to the bar and grab a drink and cry.
Ooh.
Shit, okay, I'm leaning
Damn.
towards that
That's
one right
also
now.
very
That's a
Yeah,
strong
that's a very
option.
good.
I mean, yeah, after your wife fucking left you, like, you've got to fucking pound on a few drinks, man. That's pretty tough.
True.
Alright, Goldie, what would the average Joe do?
Alright. This is gonna be a whole long thing. Now, of course I will be sad. So sad, in fact, I would almost fall into depression. However, I realized something. I still have my phone on me, right?
I guess, yeah,
no.
probably. Maybe.
Yeah.
So, what if I start doing some halal investing a bit? I do more investing and more investing until I become a whole millionaire. Then I will get a more nicer wife that wouldn't. We assume that the wife cheats on me, right? Or
No, she
No,
maybe
divorce.
yeah, divorce. Maybe you were like abusing her or
Usual
something. Like we
divorce,
don't really. There are no. I'm not gonna specify any details, but she left you, so you did something bad. I would presume.
I mean, ever thought on the other option? Then what if she left me for selfish reasons? Ever thought of-
Nah, I assume this was a very happy marriage that just fucking broke down because of your stupid actions.
Come on, man. Okay, but basically, I will be very sad at first, of course, but then I would invest and invest and invest. You know,
That's like
I would.
average Joe. Shit.
Yep.
Wow.
I would invest in multiple corporations after I become rich. And after that, I become a multi-millionaire, pretty much.
Also, you would also diversify your stock portfolio. Very smart option. But
Yes.
the winner of this one is gonna be Nicholas. I think the average Joe would definitely pound down a few drinks at the bar. I think that sounds the most
Wait,
realistic.
Pichuzin said that, not
I
me.
said that.
Really? Wait, fucking hell.
Nicholas,
Yeah,
Nicholas
Pichuzin
said
said
that
that.
he will
I
go
said
to the
the house.
different.
Pichuzin now said
Oh shit.
the drink one.
Okay, my bad. In my mind, for some reason, he said it right now. I think I'm lost in the sauce at this point. So
No, I
my
said
bad.
about parents' house. I said
Yeah.
parents'
Okay.
house. bro.
Now that checks out. Yeah. Fucking hell. Okay, Pichuzin, you are the official winner of round 4.
Woohoo!
Next up, we've got round 5, and this is gonna be a pretty long one. So feast your ears for
Ooh.
this one. And Pichuzin, you're gonna go first.
All right.
You've got an important board meeting with your corporate overlords, and okay, to who you're gonna show a new revolutionary project that will determine whether your branch of the company stays or 500 employees get fired. But you're 15 minutes late to the meeting, and these are very strict overlords. What do you do?
Oh my god. So like I'm 15 minutes late and I just got there, right?
Yeah.
I'm the main guy that does the presentation.
Yes, exactly.
Shoot, okay. I would apologize, give them a reasoning, and then just continue on with the presentation. And hopefully they don't pick up my anxiety inside of my body.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Alright.
they don't pick up anything going on inside me, and I just go on with the presentation like nothing happened.
Yeah. Alright. That does sound like an average Joe move. You know what? And the second person who's gonna answer is gonna be Goldie.
Okay, so basically, hold on, what was the question again? Shit, I need to pay attention.
Okay, quick TLDR. You're late to a big ass meeting that determines whether your branch of the company stays. 500 employees are on the line.
Hmm. Okay, so let's. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do something absurd, but let's assume that you and Nicholas are the higher ups, even though you guys are not strict. But yeah, no, it maybe in the future, if we ever get rich, we all might be stricter. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, how would I say my branch of the network center, aka the goal of production? Basically, I would try to convince y'all that multimedia will become very, very profitable if you guys do the marketing. If the network center does the marketing at least, and we boost the budget of some of the media we have.
I think I'm gonna have to
So-
disqualify this answer because this was not what the question was talking about.
Wow.
Goldie, you weren't supposed to say what the actual plan is. Just try to like explain to the corporate overlords like why you're late, or try to calm down the situation. Like these overlords, they hate when people are late. So unfortunately, Goldie, your answer is gonna be disqualified from this round.
Fair enough.
Last up is Nicholas.
All right, you said that they're pretty rough overlords, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I go in and I start saying I'm sorry and apologizing and wasting even more of their time, they'd be more pissed towards me because, yeah, I'm late and I'm yapping about the reason I'm late. So I would just walk in and immediately start the presentation. And if they end up asking me, like, why was I late, I would just reply. But not instantly when I go in. I would just not even try to explain myself, just instantly begin so I don't waste more of the time. Maybe you catch them at a point where they're like still willing to listen to you and not just waste more of the time.
So it's kind of like a nonchalant kind of option, just trying to be cold and just play it off.
Yeah, it doesn't fuck up, but if I keep on pressing it, they might get more pissed about it. That's what the tough overlords are like.
Yeah, you just come into the meeting
Alright.
and you just immediately walk over to like the projector. While on the way to the projector, you say something like, "Hey fellas, I was just fucking your mother. Anyways, here's what we're gonna do." I don't know who to choose. Okay, this is a tie between Pichuzin and Nicolas. And you know what?
Wow.
Goldie, how about you decide who wins this round?
Oh, I didn't hear. I didn't
Me?
hear the two. I didn't hear. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know what you didn't hear. Yeah, Goldie, you decide.
Hmm.
Remember, Pichuzin apologizes profusely. Nicholas plays it off cool. What does the average Joe do? I think maybe the average Joe would probably try to apologize profusely, or at least like quickly, and then try to move on to the presentation. Not sure how many people would have the balls to just play it off.
That's true.
You know what? I'm gonna risk my position at the Joe landing government. I'm gonna say Pichuzin.
Yeah, all right.
That's it.
Wow.
You're fired. You're fired.
Well, you were 50 minutes. You were 50 minutes late to the podcast. You're out. All right. All right. Here's a score recap. Goldie won, Nicholas won, and Pichuzin is on 3 points. So that's pretty huge. And
Holy crap.
we are moving on to round number 6, with Goldie being first this time. All right. So imagine this: you're driving, and suddenly a young woman and an old man appear on the street. What do you do?
I would just hit the brakes.
That's a perfect answer. I mean, he kind of nailed that one. That's gonna be pretty hard to counter. What do you think, Nicholas? How would you counter that?
Well, considering, let's say that they're crossing the road, right?
Yeah, I
And
guess.
I can't hit the brakes now because Goldie said that answer. I would probably still try to avoid them, but just turning like full right. Like if I turn full right, switch the gears, so you instantly slow down your speed while avoiding the the people that are coming by, and then you might be able to miss them as like braking. There's like a 50-50 chance yet again.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay, so a very nice technical
All
driving maneuver. Very nice. What about you, Pichuzin?
I think I would just slow down the car as much as I can, and then just hit the horn button, just to let them know, hey, go fast, because we're in the car is moving still, and I can't really brake now because Goldie already did that.
Yeah. I mean, technically, you can like. Nah, okay. I guess yeah. I guess you can't. I mean, technically, you can press the brakes, but I guess you wouldn't go to a full stop.
Yeah.
I mean, Goldie had a pretty easy one with this one. I think it's gonna have to go to Goldie. Just hit the brakes.
just hit the brakes.
Yeah, just hit the brakes. I took this question from a very specific clip I saw on Twitter once. It was like a young Japanese lady taking a driving test. She was doing a pretty bad job. Then her instructor asked her like, if you are like about to run over a person, like either an old man or like a young girl, what would you do? She answered, hit the old man because he already lived enough, and the answer was just to hit the brakes. So Goldie fucking nailed that one. He read my mind. It's gonna be a point for Goldie.
The old man is crazy. Oh my god.
She probably thought it was like a trolley problem situation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't that deep. What a fuck up. Right. Back to Nicholas. And we are at round 7. You're at a restaurant, and the 18-year-old waiter on minimum wage dared to give you the incorrect meal. What do you do?
Well, I would just say this is not what I ordered, and show them what I ordered, and they're just gonna bring the correct plate to me.
Excellent. I think I'm gonna have to. I don't know how to take this fucking game. Maybe I should try to also have a slight funny aspect to it. Because for some of these, there is kind of like a fucking easy answer, which is why going first is a pretty overpowered advantage.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Pichuzin.
All right, so The guy is an 18-year-old guy with a minimum wage. I'm guessing he probably doesn't really like this job and wants to move on to something else. So if you just say them like, "Hey, this order is wrong," they could get a little bit pissed off and do some nasty shit to your food. I will know. I already seen many examples.
All right.
So the best thing I never would just do is to just suck it up and just not say anything about it.
All right. I like that answer. So far we've got simply let them know or do nothing. Goldie, how do you counter that?
Okay. Okay, now I would say that he got me the wrong meal, right? Now it's a minimum wage worker, right?
Yeah.
Now, of course, he would get pissed off a bit at that, right?
Maybe I don't know the personality of this imaginary person.
So, in order to not make him pissed off, what if I give him a $50 tip?
Holy shit!
Damn! You could have just bought another meal if that at that point. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's the most realistic option.
If he wants less than $20 tip,
A $50 tip for getting the wrong order is insane.
Yeah, excellent service, good sir. Do more of that. Fuck up more, please.
no, I would expect to. No, listen, you didn't. Oh my god, listen. Oh my god, listen. Basically, I
Thank
would
you for
say to him
talking
he
up.
got the right food. He will be pissed off. However, I would give him a tip so that he wouldn't be pissed off, and he would, get me the right meal. Think about it.
We're working with a lot of assumptions here because we don't really know whether this guy's pissed off or not. Maybe he just doesn't care about
I
the
mean-
job.
Yeah.
Just give him a €2 tip, bro. Just a €2 tip by 50. Even the €2 he'll be fine. He will be fine because
Like a
maybe other
symbolic
people don't give me tips. Maybe the average grandma that comes in the restaurant doesn't give him tips at all. So even the €2
Ooh,
tip would be
maybe.
cool, you know?
Maybe.
Still, I would give him a tip. Come on. And he's a minimum wage guy. Come on.
Yeah, give him a €2 tip. I don't say don't give him tips. I always
€2
tip when I go to the restaurant, but
Oh,
like,
euro is less in here.
Goldie,
What?
I'm Goldie. I'm just gonna say I am loving this attitude, but I don't think you're gonna be winning this round.
Nah, bro.
I think for
if you
this,
said like €2, it would be like more realistic, you know? Because you would do that. You do that like I think like every
You know
time
what?
you go
Hold
to
on,
the
hold on.
restaurant.
I
Let
don't
me
know.
see.
I would.
Right, let him cook, let him cook.
Euro to Jod. Hold on.
What is bro
2
saying?
euros. Wow, that's only 1.67 dinars.
Bro had to get the conversion. Okay.
Bro, that's so less. You want me to pay him not this? Want me to pay him little?
He
You
fucked up
serious?
your meal. What are you
What,
talking
what do
about?
you mean? Okay,
What I'm
think
trying
of
to say
this.
here is that I will give him a $20 tip if he changes the meal to the right one.
No, no, no,
Oh,
whoa,
like a
whoa, whoa,
Mr.
whoa,
Beast
whoa, whoa.
challenge.
Wait, hold your horses, hold your horses. I mean,
Hold your
by
jaws.
that fact that you're giving him a tip, you're giving him more than what his minimum wage gives him. He should be grateful for that and not ask for an even bigger tip, like a $20 or $50 tip, bro. This doesn't make
I'm the
sense.
one giving the tip.
Or just go get a better job, bro. Like, what? What do you mean? Okay,
I love
chill.
this. I love this hypothetical. The waiter fucks up your meal and you just fucking reward him for it. That's fucking fantastic.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Yeah.
With that said, I think Nicholas wins this one. For the remaining rounds, there's gonna be a funny factor involved to mix it up a little bit.
All right, that makes sense.
And yeah, we've got only 2 scenarios left. Wait, which one was this? This was number 7. Yeah, this was 7. Wait, who the fuck went first on this one?
It was me, so now it's Pichuzin.
Yeah.
Next
pretty
one is
much.
Pichuzin.
All right. So Pichuzin, A brain-rotted child is singing an infuriating song with his infuriating voice in a public space. What do you do? Also, wait, before I begin, double points for this round, okay? Double points for the last two rounds. You lock in.
Right. Shoot, alright. Never Joe. I mean, like, shoot. Would I be alone or with other people? Like, when that situation happens?
It's hard to say. Maybe he's got like a few friends that like reaffirm his stupidity, perhaps. And this is like a public park, but many people are walking around.
Like, in terms of myself, I will be alone in that situation, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. I probably would just try to keep on going normally, like doing whatever I was. Just maybe at max give him a side stare,
Okay, fair enough.
And then just continue on with my stuff, trying to, not crash out in there.
That's the most respectable option, I think. But let's see if someone will be able to counter with the funny factor. Like Goldie, what do you have to say?
If a child sang a brain-rotted song,
Maybe a teenager, let's specify, like a teenager maybe.
teenager.
Oh, okay.
Big intel, sorry.
Well,
Shaka.
okay, like would the teenager be like in early teenage years or like late teenagers? What's the deal here?
I love the specifics. Let's say like early, like 13, 14.
Bro.
Okay. I would give him the okay, I don't have an older brother, but basically I'm just gonna give him the older brother treatment. The average. And what I mean by this is just wrestle with this motherfucker.
Very nice. I like that answer. I mean,
So you're in a public space and you're just gonna punch someone?
I mean, remember this. It's a very infuriating song, and the voice is also very annoying. Okay.
Yeah, but like it's still a public situation. You're an average Joe and you're just gonna punch someone.
Would the average Joe do
I
that?
mean,
That's
it's
the
not-
question.
Well, it's the average Yakuza
I will also
substrate.
give him a hard slap on the neck.
On the back of
Ooh,
the Ooh.
that's big.
You've been a bad boy and you give him a slap in the neck.
Oh yeah. Why did you say that?
What?
Why did you say
No.
bad boy? Anyways, you're next, Nicolas.
Okay, wait. I'm in a public space, right?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
park.
There's gonna be probably a lot more other people that are annoyed with this brain rot song as I am. So I would just pull like what Markiplier did in the Iron Lung movie and just scream, "Shut the fuck up!" Yeah, that's what I would do.
Fuck. Simple, straight to the point, and I think it wins. I'm not gonna lie. That's something I could imagine an average Joe doing. Plus, it includes a funny factor, so it's kind of a good combo of both. That's gonna be 2 points for you.
Damn.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Very nice. Actually, I kind of fucked it up. I thought I only have 1 round left, but I actually never mind. I have 2, so that's bonus round.
You did say two.
I mean,
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
think I said 2 rounds before this one, so in total there's 3 left. Which actually,
Oh.
okay, one of them is a
Oh.
tiebreaker. So actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't think. Well, I guess we'll see if we need a tiebreaker.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. If Goldie wins, there will be a tiebreaker.
Oh shoot.
Boy, oh boy.
So yeah, here's the points recap before this last round. Also, wait, my mom is in the room actually. Okay, she's no longer here. Okay, Goldie, you're already down 4 drinks at a bar when this dude with a buzz cut slaps your face while holding up a phone and recording, and then he says, "It's just a prank, bro."
What a point recap is.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
Okay, yeah.
Can you repeat it? Can you repeat it?
You're already down 4 drinks at a bar when this dude with a buzz cut slaps your face while holding up a phone and recording, and he says, "It's just a prank, bro."
You want the insane answer or what?
If it's gonna be a combination of average Joe plus it's kind of funny.
Okay, let's assume in the average Joe society, everyone's holding a gun, right?
Oh my!
I guess this is America.
Oh my!
Oh my god.
Oh no!
No plot armor.
Basically, I would just pull out the whole AK-12 on this motherfucker.
Jesus. That's
Oh my!
that's a little much. That's a little much. I'm not sure about this.
For him slap. Oh my god! For him slapping you in the neck,
In the face
I mean-
specifically. Remember, in the face.
in the face. All right.
Very important
How
distinction.
hard was the slap exactly? How hard was the slap?
I don't really know how to answer this question. Like, let's say,
Okay, no,
what
no,
if you,
hold
like,
on,
imagine
I'd like to
yourself
change my
slapping the
answer.
hardest, okay? Okay, go ahead.
I would like to change my answer. I would give him
Oh, shit.
the most hardest Ottoman slap ever. Basically, it's
Okay.
the slap that apparently knocks you out and even might kill you.
Okay, that's pretty hardcore shit. Kind of reminds me
Wow.
of those, like, slapping competitions. Like, do you guys know about those?
Yeah.
Fucking full
And
power
reminder,
slapping
this
each
was
other.
a slap during the Ottoman Empire,
Fucking hell.
which is a sheesh.
Then they had some weird tactics back in the good old days. Alright. Next up is going to be Nicholas.
Oof, okay. I'm already 4 drinks down, right?
Yeah, maybe after your wife
Okay.
left you or some shit.
Maybe that slap would slightly sober me up, but honestly, I doubt it. I would just like have like that little expression and tell the barman, "Oh, the next one is on the house," and I just give everyone another drink because I'm drunk as hell.
Oh shit. That is an
Next
angle I
one for
did not
me.
expect. Okay, I did not expect you to take that angle. That's an interesting answer. Let's see what Pichuzin has to say about that.
All right. So I'm already a few drinks down. I'm guessing I wouldn't be as normal and as polite.
Mm-hmm.
So when the guy when the guy slaps me in the face, I'll probably just stand up and start swearing at him. Probably give him the finger. Possibly even trying to just push him down. You know,
Okay.
starting a good old bar fight.
Yeah, shit. I'll also remember, this guy is recording this actively, so if you try to retaliate in the way that Pichuzin just did, then it will be a great clip for his TikTok, to be honest.
Yeah, but at this point you're sober. You don't even care if he's recording. You know.
I don't know. I don't know. Because, yeah, like, you have to keep in mind that you're giving this guy great content. Like, if you fucking crash out, it's gonna be just more views and money for him, which is pretty meh.
You're 4 drinks down. You might not even realize that he's streaming.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we can assume that you do realize. Fucking hell. I'm kind of leaning towards Nicholas right now because it makes you look good in this specific TikTok. I mean, it's not like this fucking prankster would ever look bad, but it's kind of like a really good clip of you on the internet. So maybe you could like kickstart an entire fucking career out of that. Like, this fucking charismatic guy doesn't care about this disgusting prankster, just buys a drink for everybody. I like that answer. And so, with that said, I think I'm going to declare Nicholas the winner of Average Joe with 6 points. Goldie was on 2
hell yeah.
and Pichuzin was on 3. So that was a pretty excellent average game, in my opinion.
All right.
I was very average.
Very average.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking
Wild answers on my part.
hell. Yeah.
True.
Oh, the answers were very fun for everybody. So that was a pretty fun little game, I reckon.
Oh, it was very good.
Sorry, it was average. It was average.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Quite
You're
the
right.
average game. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the end of Average Joe. And okay, so Goldie, by the way, will you be doing your segment about fucking Joe Swanson or whoever the fuck? Or we've been recording
I mean,
for
how
2 hours and 20 minutes, by the way.
nah,
What?
I wasn't
2
Yeah,
hours?
through
alright.
it.
Yeah, over two
Wait, what?
hours.
Well, that's a great pilot.
An
Also
excellent one. The
pilot.
people are gonna love this one because if unfortunately it is time to end this episode, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I wonder
Yeah.
why.
Yep. This fucking hell. I don't think I'm ever gonna have too many segments ever again. Cause Jesus Christ, this took a fucking while. This podcast, way
Yeah.
longer than I could have ever anticipated.
So,
True.
before we end the game, we all have final thoughts on Joe overall.
I guess I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I learned about some new Joes. I learned that Joe jokes are maybe some of the best ones in the world, so I'm gonna keep using them. That's pretty.
Same here. Did
And I
you
don't know.
guys also? Oh, yep. Did you guys also learn any fun facts about Joe on this podcast? If so, please put down in the comments below.
Oh shit!
Wow,
Good
there's
point.
gonna be so many comments under this podcast.
Ooh, so true.
The retention is through the roof. Holy shit!
Yep.
Holy
Feels me
shit.
wrong.
Gotta keep the users engaged.
Oh yeah. So yeah, to whoever is listening to this beautiful podcast, please, for the love of God, share it with anyone who may find it interesting. Because it's a
Thank you
very
for,
good
like-
podcast.
Yeah. Thank you for just
Yeah.
sticking around for these past 2 hours.
Yeah,
Or if you just skip to the end.
Yep.
Yep.
skipping to the end on a podcast
Yep,
sounds
yep.
like a wild strategy because
Well-
what are you looking for?
Skipping to the end, and you're still not gonna miss the Joe. He's still gonna be here with you.
Yeah, in our
Yeah.
hearts. What a callback.
Yeah, there's a Joe. How is there a Joe Hart? I still can't believe it.
And on Valentine's Day we find out about him. How perfect is that?
Ooh,
Wow.
Wow.
I guess we all have him in my heart.
Oh yeah. What a beautiful way to end. But just before that, it's time to tease the potential segments for next week. And those are going to be Jackbox, Military, Mickey Mouse, or Peak. And you'll be able to vote for these topics on the Mobile Games Network Discord server in the
Wow,
Network
Peak?
Updates channel very soon. Yeah, Peak.
Wow.
Let's speak.
It's peak.
Just Peak. You
The
know.
post should probably be out by the time we uploaded this podcast.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Alrighty.
Hopefully.
Probably.
I'm gonna see if I can get the podcast to appear on Spotify and shit today. Maybe it's time to do a bit of fucking logo designing and shit right after this episode ends. But yeah, it's time to stop the recording right now. So goodbye and have a happy Joe day. Yep.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Yep. Goodbye.
See y'all later. Bye bye.